You gave whiskey to a little girl?
It's rough.
And she
buddy.
downed 7?
Yes and yes.
Well, I'll be damned.
Give me a drink right now.
Do you want the whiskey or do you want just a regular drink?
The drink she was downing, so I assumed the whiskey.
Reaches
No one.
underneath the bar.
No one beats me.
I'm so
starts
angry.
pouring.
Not a small girl.
Starts pouring a shot of Dwarven whiskey.
Ethan, I'm so
Slides
angry
across
we're
the
not
table.
here. I'm so
Wanna-
angry we're not here.
I want to slap a glass out of his hand so he doesn't pick it up. No drinking in the morning.
Can I like sort of slide out hand check
I was
so
about
I
to
can
say.
dodge it?
Let's see. Yeah, both of you are gonna need sleight of hand checks.
Okay. You can go first. I will see. I swear. I swear to God, if I fuck this up. Okay,
Oh no, you don't.
close.
Almost not 22.
Mm,
All right. The shot begins to slide across the bar, and Letho, you are determined. You know exactly what you're about to do, and you reach your hand out. And you're about to smack that thing, but Tim's hand just grabs it. Are you drinking it, Tim?
Hell yeah.
All right. Constitution saving throw.
Here we go again.
I hope. I hope it's as good as my last roll. Oh my God.
Nope.
All my
well,
luck
good
went
boy.
into the slate of hands.
And it is thankfully not a natural 1. It's a 2 still. Alrighty. They all watch as Tim takes the shot and then instantly slumps over the bar drunk.
Well,
You're not passed out, but you're drunk.
there goes another day.
That's
Oh,
one.
God.
That's 1.
Keep them coming. I will reach the 7 soon.
Shot number 2 goes across the bar.
Oh wait, no,
Try to slap it away
No.
again.
no, Tim, can I like try to grab it as well?
A lot of hand checks, whoever wants to grab the shot.
Oh god.
I assume mine is with disadvantage because I'm drunk and see everything double.
Give
Can
me.
I put my arm
Right.
around Tim?
I mean, is it just putting your arm over him, or are you trying to grapple him?
On a seductive way.
Oh my God.
Just like putting an arm around him, be like,
First, real
Very-
quick, Tim, go ahead and give me your sleight of hand at disadvantage.
I mean, I can barely.
Thankfully, you
fail
don't have much to beat.
this. By the way, what are you rolling for?
Yeah.
You're also doing the.
He's gotta jump above the glass.
Everybody else is out there. Try
Fucking
now.
does a salto over the glass. Oh shit. Woo!
Ooh, one more.
Okay, but one more.
Disadvantage.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
All right. Well,
Seriously?
real quick.
And now the con save, natural one.
Well, no, hold on. We got to get to Liliana. So, you're just putting your arm around him?
and then I will just with my hand on the other, like the hand that I put around him, like put my hand on his cheek and be like, darling, you don't want to do this.
Tim,
With
give me
the
a wisdom
boner, I
saving
take
throw.
a shot. What? Sorry?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Though you're reaching out to grab the next shot, and you watch as most of the rest of your party is trying to reach out and grab it. It's sliding just a little too quickly and just perfectly lands in your hand, but then you hear the words whispered, "Probably don't want to do that."
What happens to me?
Liliana. So click on your token. Give me a persuasion. So if you click on your token and go all the way to the bottom to skill checks, you should find persuasion. Ooh. And they
Wait,
have a
what's your
plus
modifier?
7 to persuasion.
+7. Oh, shit.
He's too drunk for this.
Tim, give me a Constitution saving throw because I assume you're just taking it.
This is only my second one. It's taking so long.
Alrighty. You take the next shot and it's good. It burns. But you are still drunk. You're just not any worse for wear than what you were before.
Nice.
Tim, look, it's been like 3 days. We need to go and you know we gotta do stuff.
I
We-
just need
we're on
5
an adventure.
more.
No, guys, help me out here. How do
Try
we
and drag him
convince
off.
this guy? Maybe.
All right.
I just want to grab
I
the
would.
lemon.
Athletic saving
That
throw
works.
for
Before-
whoever's
wait, wait,
grabbing
wait.
Tim.
Can I help?
Wait. Before
athletics
the.
What are you
Alright,
doing?
yeah.
What are you doing?
I wanted to try to persuade him.
What are you saying, Drax?
I am saying. Come on, Slick, time to go. And then I purposefully mistake the name and I call him Halfling instead of Changeling.
Oh my god.
Real quick, I must ask this of Tim. Would you be offended by him calling you a halfling?
Isn't it kind of like just calling me short?
Yes.
Yes.
If it was his non-transformed version, I would probably get, and I'm not drunk, I would probably get pissed off. But it's that my character Tim respects the transformed version because of how he fought, and Tim is
Alrighty.
all about you need to show you gain my respect by just fighting.
Fair enough. All right, then. No disadvantage for you, Drax, but make me a persuasion roll.
He's about -4, huh?
Wait, isn't it with charisma?
What's happening?
Persuasion
Beautiful.
is charisma based.
It is
Uh,
beautiful.
So,
Oh, wonderful.
8 -4, man.
Should I roll
How?
for insight or something?
I was gonna say, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
See.
that's fine. Yeah.
That's not very
I'm
persuasive.
a
Evan.
literal boss.
The new
persuasive
BBEG.
or threatening.
All right, Letho, you're attempting to grab him with an athletic check.
Mhm.
Tim, give me an opposed athletics check if you're trying to resist.
I guess
I'm trying to help Letho.
All right, Letho, you can also roll again with aid.
What's 8?
Oh, so
It's
Tim,
just,
you can give it a athletics skill check to avoid being grabbed currently.
No!
Nope. Letho puts a hand on each of your shoulders, and on the stool suddenly disappears from bottom of you. You are currently grappled by Letho.
I'll just pull him away from the bar.
Alrighty, you're being dragged away by Letho.
Drax follows Letho.
Come on,
Cromwell will
guys.
set a morning beer in front of you.
My third drink.
Don't we need to like eat breakfast?
This is my breakfast.
So
As
if you look in your inventory, you have things like rations and food kits, so it assumes that you're eating down in the dungeons and when you're camping and stuff like that. So
Mm.
if you wish
As
to grab some
Liliana-
breakfast to go, you can. You can ask the bartenders for extra food.
Liliana, did you ask about breakfast in character?
Yeah.
As she says that, I approach her and I give her one of my enormously sized rations.
Oh,
as
thought
I
you would say
consider her-
something else.
As I consider her a child.
enormously sized rations.
Well,
Oh.
so like normally a ration would be like some bread, some dried meats, and maybe some dried fruits in it, and it's probably the stamp size of a like envelope, but it's like thick, so it's a couple inches thick. Where when Drax puts this in your hand, Liliana, it is essentially a small pouch worth of food. So it has multiple pieces of bread, a chunk of dried meat, and probably multiple chunks of dried meat because he doesn't even care for the dried fruit.
Exactly.
What's
as I
a giant ball?
hand her this pouch, let's call it, I say, "Enough. You need to return be strong for the dungeon."
That's
And I
really
walk
sweet.
away.
I'll take
Yeah.
bread. I'll take the bread and then give the rest back. And be like, I'm sorry, but I'm on a diet. You should eat some of this as well.
Thanks, but I insist. Eat it. You're the child here. You need to grow strong.
Yeah, but my tiny stomach cannot handle this much food.
Make me that jokes, please. Not now. Fine. I grab the half, what remained left, and I then tell her, no time to waste.
This
And as
yogurt
that
tastes
happens,
weird.
I dash towards the door.
The rest of you feel the literal shaking of the floor as Drax takes off.
We should really
As-
talk to him about that.
I'd like to mention that as soon as I approach the door, I unwillingly change back into my normal form.
Let me grab that real quick.
And DM, I would like you to consider that this morning's transformation was my short-rested one, the one that needs the short rest. So I
No,
cannot use
I
it again.
assume since you were already in that form when you went to bed, you just woke
Yeah,
up in
correct.
that form, so not a big deal. Alrighty. And let me, is everybody gathered up? Where's the last one? Ah, there they are.
Yeah, where's
Where are
Dragon
you guys?
Ball?
I assume you're coming to Long Dragon, or were you waiting at the bar to get something? Okay. Alrighty. And are we going straight towards the catacombs?
I think we should go to the Fortune Hunters Lodge first.
Alright.
Tell them that we finished the first level.
That second picture is for sure Liliana.
Which one?
In Discord.
Oh.
What Just Dev shared.
The burger.
Hell yeah.
You're good.
I know why your throat is aching. Yesterday night, you guys, you and Potato Girl did some good stuff.
Hey. I'm trained. My throat is trained.
I think it's more that Alora was
Not
sleeping
trained.
and Drax took his chance with Alora.
Alright.
Yeah,
Everyone should be coming over to the Fortune
dynamic.
Hunters.
I really want to meet them in Hackton. That would be fucking hilarious. That's gonna be so fucking funny.
Yes, Camp RP is going to become very fucking interesting with these two parties. Don't worry, sorry to also explain with the other party. Apparently, I have 2 lesbian relationships going on right now, so.
Wow.
Nice.
I won't.
One was because two players are naturally doing it. The other one is because two players decided to roll for it.
Yeah, we rolled for it, and then it ended up with a kiss, so that was a thing.
Wait, you rolled for it?
They kissed and then they rolled to see if they liked it or not, and they both did.
Wow.
Oh,
Funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
Was it like
All
a
right.
50-50 or?
It was up to them.
It
As
is
we're
still-
going towards,
It was a fucking
we're-
Alright.
logo.
as we're going
Everybody's-
towards the place, I
Yep.
stop and I look at Tim and say, "Hey Tim, by the way, I'm sorry if before I called you Halfling. I didn't mean it." And
I
then I
Instantly get more annoyed than him calling me halfling just because he's apologizing. Yeah, thanks, dude.
yeah, and then I follow.
Alrighty. You all step inside the Fortune Hunters, and you see the familiar face of Thalen sitting there behind. Ah, still alive? Alright, that's a good start. What can I help you with today?
We've finished the level, so we've come for more information about the next levels.
So, as stated, finishing the first level gains you access. You are now all full members within the Fortune Hunters. So you have access to the quest board outside, which is that centerpiece board. If you look out here, that's right here. Has random pieces of paper from all around posted upon it. It is up to you whether you wish to take things from the quest board or you wish to continue down. As far as further information on what lies below, that's where we have nothing. Nobody's been as far down as you have.
So that was it? You're not gonna ask us what we found or anything at all?
No. Like I said, nobody's been farther than you have. People have been down there. It's just beyond what you have. What you are doing is clearing out the space to make sure our researchers can come in on the levels they have been before. If you clear farther, then our researchers can go farther.
Well,
Scam.
yeah, I
Do
would for
you
that
have
too.
information you wish to sell?
Well, what do you mean sell? How much would any information cost, and how do
Oh.
you value it?
Subjective, I would say, but you will give me the information. I will send it to my proper uppers, and depending on how they feel about it, they will send you back a certain amount of gold or whatever coin.
Would you give us a second as I go closer to Letho and pull him a little further, and go, what do you think, Letho? Like, should we tell them about the dragon?
I think we should keep that for ourselves for just a little bit longer. See if we can figure out something ourselves before, giving that away.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Sorry, real quickly, just for another sake of thing of Liliana, just put you here. So if you have your token clicked, hold on. You can hit F and you will flip back and forth.
Ah.
So that way, yeah, you don't have to be upside down to look at him.
I was.
I just noticed.
I never like know what horizontal and vertical is, so I was like, which one is it?
It's like a cartoon.
All right, go ahead.
All right, that makes sense as I go back. We don't have information we would like to share, so do we just willingly go to the next level, and do we get rewards after that, or do we just
Yes.
go? Okay.
Like stated before, any information, any objects, any materials, can be traded in for cash rewards. But yes, if you wish to continue down in your section of the catacombs, that is honestly encouraged.
So what do you guys think?
I think we should continue.
Did you just speak Japanese?
Before going,
Yeah,
I
I was about to
peek
say,
on
what are
this
you doing over
corner.
here, Drex? Okay,
I'm moving towards this corner and peek.
you're good.
I'm very curious to see what is in this place. What do I see?
See a hallway. I mean,
Oh,
there's a door here, and then another bend around at the end of this hallway.
Oh.
But you will hear slight voices through this door.
oh. And do I hear what they say?
No, it is very hushed, so you can hear the mumblings, but you can't hear any distinct words. If you wish to try and get closer, you can certainly do that.
No. I'm not that curious. I just was curious to see what was in here, and then I walk back to my party members.
All right.
Well, all right then. Should we continue then? Go to the next level.
Let's go.
I wave to Thelin.
Thalin will wave back and say, "Good luck."
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Alrighty. Yeah, just bring everybody out here, and then I'll
Hey, do you
get
happen to
everybody to
have
the dungeon.
a dwarven whiskey for me?
He's like an addict now.
Yeah.
Jesus
Unfortunately,
Christ.
no, we do not. We're not allowed to carry dwarven whiskey here. We have regular types of alcohol.
I'll see you around.
Thalen's eyebrow raises.
Classic. That is exactly the classic response of an addict.
Alrighty. As we go back down, and we're just gonna shoot straight back into the catacombs. So we're gonna end you on. We're gonna start you back at level 1. Or unless, do you guys want to go to level 1 and work your way back down, or do you want to go straight to level 2, which is the area with the water?
I'm going straight to level 2 if you guys are. I would go straight to level 2 if you guys are fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't hear any complaints, so we will go straight down to level 2. Alrighty, Liliana, as this is your first time entering the catacombs, we'll give you a slight explanation. As give me 1 second, I will also be changing the music. There we go. The rest of you know this, but Liliana, as you enter down into this set of catacombs underneath the Gravering Academy, the walls have all sorts of different blue and green tinted crystals that burst out, almost as if they grew at a rapid pace. The walls of some of the areas are lined with magical stone that is reinforced. The air down here is extremely thick. It is muggy. It is hot, and it is sticky.
Oh. Gross.
But as you come down, it becomes very almost kind of like that snow deadened silence. But there are slight pings of sounds that echo in between the crystals. As you're getting down, as they lead you through the first level, we get down to the second. It will begin to get much more thick, in a sense, with fog and mist, as you hear the sounds of rushing water. Coming to the new map.
Is the catacombs darker, right?
Yep. This is the second time I've seen Dragon's Token do this in the exact same
Mhm.
spot.
Yep.
Just slowly start moving upwards. All right. Is everybody in the map? It's
Yep.
not move
I
yet
am.
until everybody's in. All right. Sylvian, you in?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing Drake, you're in too.
Yep.
All right. Everybody's good. Map is open. Feel free to explore. Obviously, do it within
So-
reasonable increments of moving.
So what's the goal?
So, also to note, Liliana, that as you're coming down to this place, there are thousands of corpses strewn across the floor. There are dried and desiccated bodies.
Can I fly up 5 feet so I'm not touching any corpses?
Sure.
Before you do that,
Oh.
before you do that, I
Uh-huh.
attempt to grab your leg. Do I grab your leg?
Liliana can either an acrobatics or an athletics check if you're opposing it.
That is Max roll up.
Weird fetish, but okay.
That is a nat 20. So, Liliana, you begin to flap your wings to just bring your feet off the floor so you're not touching the corpses. And then you feel a large, heated hand grab you around the thigh. Yeah, Drax is holding onto your thigh now.
I pull her towards my shoulder and I tell her, "Don't fly up. Perhaps you may be, if you are in panic or whatever, you may stumble and touch these crystals. And for now, we don't want to touch the crystals. And additionally, you can just be on me. It's fine. I'll walk."
Why don't we not want to touch the crystals?
Are we doing piggybacks?
Exactly. They eat you. They eat you alive. And to show this, with the other hand, I take this the vase that is near me and throw it against the crystal.
All right, Drax, you pick up the vase on the ground and you chuck it towards the crystals, and as it hits, you watch a good-sized chunk snap off and hit the ground.
Of
Wait,
the
what?
crystal?
Yep.
Uh-huh. I let Liliana go,
Wait,
and
you've proven your point.
Okay, I let Liliana go, and I
Also,
look at the crystal. and
the
I'm like,
pot shatters, and there's now corpse ash floating in the air.
Nice.
But
That's
yeah,
so
a nice chunk of the
gross.
crystal has broken off and is now sitting on the ground.
Wait, the crystal broke?
Huh. Hey guys, apparently these vases are absolutely apocalyptic for these crystals. We found a way to destroy them. Throw the vases, and I grab the other one.
Wait, hold on, Drax. Wait, I snap off a piece of bone from a skeleton leg and give it to Drax. Try throwing this onto a crystal.
All right, Sylvian, as you go to pick up one of the
Oh, no.
chunks of bone, you grab it and it just turns to dust in your hand.
Ah. Do I have
Well,
anything?
I try to grab the dust and throw it against the crystal.
The
Yeah, you
crystal
heard.
now
yes.
has a nice dusting of corpse ash. Liliana, you're watching the rest of your newly found party throw corpse ash around.
I give him.
She must feel so safe right now.
I
This
ruffle
is-
through my bag and give him one of my torches, like the wooden torches.
Okay. Drax,
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
you giving it to Drax?
Yeah. Try throwing
Dexterity
this.
saving throw for Drax to hold on to the tiny torch.
Oh yeah.
Dexterity saving throw. You son of a. Wait.
Okay, thancefully you managed to grab it. So
With my index and thumb, I grab it.
Try throwing it on the either the same crystal or another crystal that's around there.
I throw it on the crystal on the floor, the chunk that fell.
No.
So, are you throwing it towards the
No,
crystals
I
that you've
mean,
already?
yeah, not that throwing it, but like putting the torch the near the crystal.
Well, have you lit the torch yet?
I will lit the torch and then
Okay.
put it near the crystal. I will lit it with
Alright.
my breath.
So you light the torch, and you bring it close to the crystal, and you see the colors within the crystals begin to dance and play from the light of the torch. But I mean, it's a nice blue, semi-transparent crystal.
I look at Asadeza and I say, well, that was not much of help, and I give him back the torch.
That was that was not the task you were assigned for, but well, okay.
It's just something
I turned
randomly.
I turned to Letho. Letho, can you throw this really hard on a crystal? And I give him the torch.
I'll throw it at this part of the crystal, and I guess.
All right, you chuck the still lit torch towards the crystals, and it hits. The embers on the end of the torch burst and kind of fairy fly through the air. Roll me in athletics. See truly how hard you throw this. Okay, pretty hard. It bounces off. The embers go flying and fairy fire through the air. A good sized crack actually forms within the crystal. This is not as heavy as a urn is, but you threw it with significant force to crack the crystal.
Well, they break, and I thought they wouldn't. So that's new for me.
Do you guys want to see if we can like break the entire thing?
I think we should continue and explore the rest of the level.
Yeah, these crystals are making me very curious. Maybe they could be used as a weapon, but I refrain from touching them. Even the piece that fell on the floor. Excuse
Is
you? Excuse you? What did you say? Only persuasion. DM, can I contest it with an insight?
If you are trying to contest against being flirted against, it is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
What did you say?
Everyone.
Break something tonight? What?
Do I have to do a wisdom save?
Right. So, are you trying to flirt with everybody, Alora? Oh, so you were flirting with Eve, not Drax. Okay.
No, I thought it was me. Okay.
Okay, I thought you were flirting with Drax. I was like, what? Okay. Eve, you can play this out because this is your territory. You don't need to roll for this.
It's very, very sweet that you offer that. I might take it up, but who knows? Maybe I'll break you right now.
Say what?
The rest of the party is watching this go down while they're flirting with each other, standing on the pile of corpses.
Drax, as he hears this, he sprints. He
Alrighty.
Wait for me!
towards here.
I'm out. There's not enough dwarven whiskey here to go through this.
So,
hold on.
the moment Drax started to run away, Liliana will be like, oh damn, I have to walk all over these corpses. So gross.
Alrighty.
Perhaps Let's see if we can have time. Maybe we don't.
As I approach this bridge, DM, I am going to walk very slowly and carefully.
Alrighty. You're taking your time.
As I arrive on the other side, I sprint again. Then again, very
Then
slow.
tiptoe. Sprint,
Tiptoe.
tiptoe. Alrighty.
Sylbian and Tim are walking together. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Just like, nope. Time to go farther. Alrighty.
Yeah, I had the same thought. We haven't explored this side.
Oh, God, that's a little tiny for me to pass through.
Yes,
That's what she
you
said.
will unfortunately have to squeeze through that section there, Drax.
That's what she said.
I will squeeze.
That's what she said.
Or I can do something better, DM.
And what's that?
I walk over these tombs, of course. I jump over one another.
Roll me in athletics.
Athletics. Yes.
Eve, you're
Alrighty.
kind of too close to your mic.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Alright, so, this coffin, smash. Next coffin, smash. The urns in between, smash. The rest of everybody else can just hear the shattering of stone and pottery echoing throughout this level of the dungeon.
Obviously.
Alright, Letho, Alora, and Liliana, you're coming down here.
Yep.
Wait, there's still an echo here.
Yeah,
And
it
what you
remained
see
there all
before
night.
you- what you see before you is yet another staircase similar to the one in the other corner
Oh yeah, there's
that
an
goes
echo.
down and into blackness.
Should we go and find the others and tell them that we found another way down?
Yeah, sure.
That does sound like a good idea.
I'll just run this way back to them.
Well, thankfully it's not hard to hear or probably distinguish which direction at least Drax is.
Yep.
Mm,
But I'll yell from this position, "Hey guys, we found another way down."
I don't think we can hear that.
Roll
Just-
perceptions.
Perception.
Well, everybody who's up here. Drax, Tim, and Asmodeus. Or, oh, why is your echo still here? It's like, what the fuck?
Still there? Oh, yeah.
He's telling us.
Damn, I
Oof.
forgot. Does my character have dark vision? Yes, right?
Yeah.
Or at least
again,
is it
thankfully-
darkness, yeah.
Yes. But it is so long and deep that even it goes past your
That's what
dark
she
vision.
said. Oh,
Yeah,
anyone-
of course. It's probably
anyone
just
not
like
have-
30 or 40 feet in the dark
Uh,
vision, right?
So, Asmodeus, you definitely hear Letho call out. Tim, you think you hear something. Drax, if you wish to try and perceive Letho's calling out, roll a perception.
Yes, I will try.
And you also think that you hear somebody calling out from further, or back in the dungeon,
Do I know the direction?
towards the central area. But
All right,
Asmodeus
then I-
definitely hears it.
Yeah. Did you guys
No,
hear that?
I'm
Oh, he
sprinting.
runs. Well-
and Drax takes off sprinting.
As-
So why?
As I
why
right
is he
here,
taking off?
tiptoe.
So
Tiptoe,
Letho
tiptoe.
says he found another way down.
Oh.
I guess we're going that way then. Let's go catch up.
All right.
So you coming? You coming, guys? Or you stay here flirting? Or do
Crystals.
we want to go here?
But
Okay. Drax's tattoo that are generally lit green are turning pink.
Didn't Asmodeus, didn't you get a bad feeling when we were at the other stairs last time. Maybe this stairs doesn't have that icky
It
feeling.
was. Oh, what? Wrong button. It was the crow.
No, it wasn't the crow. It's just how to explain this? A magical field that.
Yeah, my token has been multiplied.
Oh,
Please
what the
delete
fuck?
it. Yeah.
Stop cloning yourself.
Yeah, I missed. Do I to delete? By the way, tokens. Do you have to do it, or can I also do it like by I don't know, right clicking and delete or something?
How many were Stop. Stop. Stop.
I
Oh.
swear I didn't. Okay, I
How
pressed.
many?
Bro, I pressed Control V once by mistake trying to press Control Space. What?
Yes, if you have your token copied, it will, and you hit Control V, it will place it down.
Oh my God. Okay.
There we go. Okay. Continue. Go ahead.
So if I remember right, it was the same energy as the dragons, right?
So, to give you a full reminder of when you used your, are you talking about when you use your detect magic, or
Yeah.
just the general feeling you got from like the vessels?
No, the detect magic when we were
So
close to the entrance.
the dragon. So when you did detect magic, again, you felt the presence from the dragon statue.
Mhm.
You felt general magic presence from these, and then you felt that presence that felt like the sun underneath your feet. That came from
Oh,
way down in the dungeon.
the sun?
So like the example I gave before, if these are like candle lights in the darkness, what
my
you felt below you feels like the sun.
So I assume that there's wait, what do you call it? There's like a battery underneath us, and I think there's no other way to find out than just explore. So might as well go downstairs.
Which stairs do you want to take?
I do a little thing with my fingers and then go, the ones you found out. Basically, rock paper scissors with myself.
I mean, if you want to say up is 1 and down is 2, we can roll a 1d2.
Sure. No, actually, no. Let's go your way. The way you
Alright.
found out.
All right, let's go.
As we proceed, I look at Liliana and I say, "Don't worry, I will make sure to protect you.
That's
gonna
really
protect you?
sweet of you.
Tim.
So stay close to us." Now every time I'm looking when I press Control and Space, I'm looking. Is my finger on V or Space?
Alrighty.
Like a
Yeah,
space.
exactly. True. Good one.
Copy a dot.
Alrighty. There is. Okay. Alrighty. Everybody should be moving to the new map.
Catacombs Darkester.
Like I said, I'm trying to avoid labeling anything to tell you exactly where you are in this place. So you'll see goofy and weird names and other names and all this other shit, but nothing will lead you to telling you where you actually are in this place.
So you use racist words like dark and darker. I see. Darker River.
Some of the one I use darkest, darker, deepest, dankest.
Darker.
Pretty much.
Hey.
Yeah, I have just a slight question. Why
So-
is in my screen I see that every character but me, every token but me and Letho, have a sort of aura. near
It's,
them.
it's a sight aura. Essentially, yours is bigger. Your token is bigger than your actual sight aura.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
So it's just
Oh.
covering it up.
okay.
Who posted that meme for a second?
Fucking
which meme?
dragon.
Okay.
And
Wait,
yes,
what
anytime
meme?
you drop anything like that, no, you're good. I can tell because it gives me a message in my chat that says Alora has dropped token. All right, is everybody in? Is anybody still loading?
I think we're all in.
Seems like everybody's in.
Are these
All right.
plants?
So, as you walk down, yes, you are seeing strange trees with bulbous kind of. Instead of leaves, they have these strange, gooey and slick bulbous sacs on them. What I would say is bushes. They're kind of a strange mix between a bush and moss. They don't have any branches, but they're nice and fluffy like a bush. And then as you're walking down, the first thing that is immediately noticeable is this wall that has windows. And is similar construction to the walls that you've dealt with before.
Can I roll maybe nature check to see if I recognize this foliage mushroom looking thing?
I can tell you there's no nature check. Nobody here has seen
Oh.
anything like this. Even as a Daze is a druid, has never seen fauna like this before.
Okay.
Hey guys, I have a feeling that these are not really things that nobody explored before, and I think some things or someone is keeping something a secret.
They always
Hmm.
are. I said, still tipsy.
Well,
Oh yeah, you're
should we grab a chunk of this let's say foliage, so to call it, and to bring it back? Or should we even touch it?
I pull out my gloves.
You watch
I
as
bent
Daze,
over.
his eyes light up and he pulls out these 2 arm-length gloves and just starts putting them on.
What do you want to pick up? And I
If it
pull
were
out
for
my
me,
glass.
if it were for me, I would take everything. But I guess I don't know. You're the expert, man. Go
I'm
for
no
it.
expert. Well, I'm no expert. I just know a little stuff about something.
I mean, you know, if it's never been discovered, if this is pretty new also to me to see. So I think, and I have traveled quite around. I have never seen anything like this. Maybe we actually discovered a new plant species or whatnot, or fungus species. So.
Yeah, true. I kneel down and just before I touch anything, I just observe to see if anything is familiar to me on the bush and the fauna around me.
Yeah. So as you kneel down and you begin to inspect the quote-unquote bush, it's again you're seeing elements from a lot of the plants that you encounter out in the actual world. It's kind of fluffy. It stands up almost like a bush, but the actual plant part itself is more like a enlarged moss. It is different shades of blues and greens, which is very unusual. Blues generally don't show up in nature. And so that in itself is odd. But as far as if you want to discern anything further about that, you can roll a nature for that one. And do you want to continue with the bush, or do you want to move on to the tree?
Just the bush first, and then I guess I'll go to the tree after.
Oof, 11.
Did
You
Evie
begin to
disconnect,
kind
by the
of.
way?
What's up?
Someone. It says. Evie lost connection.
Potato, you good?
Oh. I don't know.
Are you still in the game and doesn't say you're disconnected?
It just popped up that I disconnected.
You're good. Give it a second, or you can rejoin now. You'll just have to put like a 1 or something after your username, because it won't allow you to come back in with the same username. Yep, and there we go. You're already connected.
Proficient in nature.
And yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, roll me 1 more Asmodeus for advantage, because this is kind of your territory.
Ooh.
And then just to double check. Ooh,
Why am I not proficient in nature? What did I do?
thankfully, 18 is a very good number. All right. So as you begin to inspect it, you kind of are gently grabbing pieces and picking them up and observing them. You see that whatever this plant is, it is filled with all sorts of oils and different compounds that could be used in potion making.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Though this is an unknown compound, so you would have to take the time to research and do things to figure out what its possibility is.
I want to put as much as possible in my jar that I bought earlier.
Okay. You have a jar filled with mysterious moss. I will add that to your
Yeah.
inventory.
Or research, and maybe possibly potion making.
He picked the moss. I would like to look at these trees instead and investigate
Alright.
them.
As you look across these trees, the bark is a kind of dark grayish silver. It's not shiny, it's still dull like bark is, but it's a dark gray. And the normal trunk and shape of the tree is just like any other tree that you've seen, but instead of having leaves, it has these blue spheres that seem to be slick, and on the inside seems to be some form of a liquid.
Yeah.
I would like to try to poke one of those spheres with very gently with the tip of my claw, very gently, not to break it. Just
You could basically call them blue balls.
So, Drax, you reach out with your claw and you poke it, and a bit of ooze just starts coming out of the hole that you just poked, and you watch the sphere slowly begin to deflate.
Wait,
Damn, they've been dry for a while, haven't they?
What
Well, you
deflates?
look at
The
that.
actual tree.
What was that, Sylvian?
What deflated?
So the kind of sphere that have grown up off these branches,
Okay.
and they're not like hanging down; they're actually like standing up off these branches. And he poked it with the tip of his claw, and there's like a kind of a bluish clear ooze that's coming out of it.
Okay.
Well, as it is, I will maybe grab. Maybe you can grab some of this. Let's call them blue balls, if you want.
Yes.
They
Are
have
they,
they have some liquid inside.
Are they squishy? Like how soft are they? can I pick one up and put it in my bag without breaking it?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Mm. Actually, my question is, can I put it in the bag and will it? Do I believe that it will stay as it is, or will it like squish in the
So,
bag?
I'll give you this. So you feel that if you take the proper steps and precautions and do what you normally do with unknown ingredients, that
Mhm.
you can keep this safe. It will just explode in your pocket.
Okay.
And with that and taking that knowledge in, you reach out and you grab one of the decent sized bulbs. And I will give you this as well. As you begin to pay attention as you're pulling this down, you notice that there are smaller ones that are darker and there are larger ones that are lighter. And through your kind of naturalistic knowledge of how plants work is you feel that the smaller ones are still growing while the larger ones that are lighter and that have more goo inside them are more mature.
So they're technically ripe.
Yes. Now, which kind are you reaching for? You reaching for a small one, a large one, or one in between?
Or both.
Yeah, I was thinking both. One small one and then one large one, like the one that's darker and then the one that's lighter.
Okay. You successfully reach out and you pull a smaller, darker one out, and you're holding it in your hand, and the bulb itself is squishy. It's not solid, though keeping it in the right way within the pouch and all that other stuff will help prevent it from exploding. You reach up and you grab one of the larger ones that's lighter, and you pluck that off the tree as well successfully. And you're looking at it, and you put that one away.
Okay.
So
I want to put it
you
in a specific slot in the bag that doesn't have anything else in it.
Okay, 1 second. Adding this to inventory.
Okay.
Drax before poked one of those bowls, and the goo went. Just spilled out, and I guess a little bit remained on the claw and on the tip of the claw of Drax. That's correct.
Not much, but a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Drax is a big, not dummy, but he's a big curious boy, so he's gonna try to lick it.
Alrighty.
Yes. He's licking his claw.
You all
Can I
watch.
see him
Well,
do this?
What's your other character called?
It's not really needed even perception because he's such a big guy, and any movement is going to be very noticeable. But yeah, you all watch as he pulls his claw up and looks at the goo on the end of it, and then just into his mouth and.
Can I? Okay.
Oh man.
How does it taste, DM?
Like death.
It's not good. It tastes like really shitty medicine. Though.
Okay.
I mean, no real effects. It's it makes your mouth tingle a little bit, but that's about it.
Okay. As I tasted it, I spit on the ground. Disgust.
I must ask you this now. Are you swallowing it all?
I did swallow. Yeah, I did swallow it. So.
Okay. Take a 5-minute break. I need to go think. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Didn't you say you had a new character idea?
No, I didn't mean just like to die like that. No.
I'm grabbing water as well.
There's a
Oh,
weird
no.
cave with crystals that turn people into crystals. What do? You find something new, you poke it, and you try to eat it.
You see someone.
Oh, I just
Why?
tasted a little drop of it.
I love how I got into the mindset of I need gloves and all that, and Drax is like, oh, yum.
Yeah.
I am a fighter. I'm not a druid. I don't fucking know.
My brain was also like, I want to eat it, but I was like,
That's not.
Maybe, but actually, maybe my character. Hold on. Maybe my character doesn't. What do you mean? Are you saying my character is stupid? He has 11 intelligence.
You think I'm smart? Hold on. You think I'm smart?
It's just
No,
curious.
your
okay?
character isn't stupid. He's as smart as the amount of charisma.
Wait. You think?
No,
my
actually, no.
character
It's
is
smarter.
Wait, is your intelligence low as well?
No, my intelligence is 11. It's not low.
Oh, okay.
Only charisma is a -4. Yeah. Yeah. What about it?
This
He's
is the
hot.
last time you get to look at him.
Wait, how do you? What did you do?
What? What the fuck, bro? Get that motherfucker away from here. Okay, so little story time, guys.
Smart. You should
Little-
rethink what is smart.
Little story time, guys. This particular character is the other D&D party character. No, please put it back, and when the DM comes back, he needs to see it. I just want.
It's also in chat.
I'll be right back.
Oh, right, okay. And in the other campaign that we have, he for some reason every time we enter a dungeon, we find like 20 or 30 of copies of his characters all around the dungeon. And it's not. Yeah. No one knows who is actually the culprit, and apparently every time it's not that even the DM knows where they are, because as soon as he lightens up the dungeon, then he sees there's a fucking rat. It's so funny, man. Now it starts to happen also in this campaign constantly. Rats
All
is everywhere.
I have returned.
Okay, DM, please don't kill my character. Don't kill my character.
So, is everybody here, or are we waiting on anybody to get back?
I think someone will just.
I'm actually gonna go 1 second to grab a glass of water. Be right back.
Yeah, do your thing. Especially you. We got some shit to deal with when you get back. Yes, I just had to think about the way I was going to go about it. Yeah. Something was already going to happen to Drax. They just sped the process up.
Oh no.
Because if you all have forgotten at this point, Drax ate part of the crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, before this?
Yes.
First floor.
Remember, he took a bite of one of the husks.
Mm-hmm.
In
Made
his
of the
like giant
crystals.
form, or
They react. Smile.
Wait, are we all gonna die? Is he gonna explode?
Here I am. I would like to
All right.
say, guys, with this particular goo, I went Skyrim-like, okay?
Well,
Please,
as,
DM
as I
be
told
gentle.
them while you were gone, if you don't remember, you had already ingested crystal. Remember, you
No,
took
I
a bite
never
of the
ingested.
husk. Yes, you took a bite of the husk on the first level.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
I really did not remember. Oh, God. Okay.
Stupid.
Drax, you lick it off the end of your finger, you swallow a little bit, and stand there for a moment. Oh God, does your stomach start to turn? Something's happening in your stomach. Thankfully, it's coming out the front end and not the back end.
Oh.
Oh my God. I go on my knee and then start vomiting.
Yeah, Drax falls to his knees and starts vomiting what is a mixture of blood, bile, and chunks of bright glowing blue crystal.
Oh no.
Can I take out my flute and play a little healing word song?
First,
Starts playing
Uh,
music while he's dying.
as a dais,
Yeah.
I want you to roll me in nature real quick, as there's one more thing coming out.
Oh
17.
god.
You watch as sets of, oh boy, white worms about 3 inches in length, about a 1/4 inch round, come out covering the crystals.
Jesus Christ!
And they are now wriggling within the pile of bile. Liliana, hold on, let me do this real quick. Calculate damage.
$3d5. A total of 9, okay.
As Drax, yes, these crystals are not, they don't feel good coming up. They feel like they're cutting up your throat and your mouth and your stomach as they are being pushed and forced back up. Go ahead and let's see. I should have your healing word on there. Oh yeah. So if you click on your token Liliana, you should see a brighter red button that says healing word. Drax heals for 7.
Oh, 7. Oh, thank you.
But yeah, that happened. How are you all reacting?
I just stare at the worms.
The moment Liliana sees the worms, she will fly up 5 feet because it's gross.
Fair enough.
I apparently see 4 worms.
I think. Okay, so with all this that just happened, apparently, the crystals react to living or parasites, or I need more research as I go and
Organisms.
yeah, try to grab one worm and put it on the plants behind me.
You're gonna take
Hold
a
on,
worm.
let me
the-
see what I
the-
want you to roll for this Asmodeus.
I'm still
Oh,
wearing my
hold
gloves.
up. Hold on. DM, hold on. You gotta play this right. He is trying to grab a worm in the pile of bile and stomach fluid and blood of Drax, knowing that Drax is a demon. So
Yes,
you're trying to do
but-
that.
No, the difference is Asmodeus, he actually has a special set of magical gloves that allows him to deal with ingredients.
Oh, okay.
That's why I
okay,
said he got really excited and put the gloves on, because this is
Alright.
what he does. This is what gets
That's alright.
Asmodeus kind of excited.
Because that's important that no one touches a demon, my demon
I know.
fluid, guys.
How big is the pile on the
Mine
ground?
and Liliana's. Mine and Liliana's. Huh? What?
How big is
it's-
the pile on the ground?
It
Can
it takes
safely
up a
walk
5
around?
foot 5 foot square. Yeah, you could
Okay.
safely walk around it, but
Right.
there's a good pile on the ground.
Okay.
So there's
My
no
God.
skeleton anymore here.
Oh my god.
Yeah. In fact, yeah. Anything that bile touches, any bones on the ground just break down.
Oof.
You know what? Give me your perception, Asmodeus.
At least they're
You-
all above 10.
Pick up the worm and you turn around towards the plants, and are you kind of just setting it on the tree or the foliage or whatever?
Yeah, just close to it, like very close, on the
Okay, that's good enough.
between
That's
between the
mainly
bush
what
and
I
the
need to
tree.
know. So as you're kind of holding it here, you see the worm in your hand wriggle, and then you realize that something also wriggles inside the pod.
Oh. I trying to find a stick and poke it to like to make a hole.
All right, the goo slides out, and now that you're paying attention, you see tiny millimeter-sized worms wriggling around inside the goo.
Oh. Oh.
I will also
Uh,
give you this at this point. In the research that you've done, and you know potions and things like that very well, whatever this goo is would also make an incredible potion precursor. So a base for a potion.
Okay. I don't know if I want to shove everything in my bags or just be scared from it.
The best part is I know the other 2 party members that are in this call right now are freaking the fuck out.
DNA.
No, other reasons. They also have an alchemist in their party.
Well, I think we should continue, unless you guys wanna leave me here all day,
No,
and then we
I
can
would love
come back
to.
later.
Should I
would
slice
love
these
to
worms up?
It's
were you
probably
saying?
about at this time that
Are you
the
stepping
worms
up?
that are there are kind of shriveling up and dying.
Oh,
What
Okay.
were you saying, Liliana?
Is Eleanor blah, 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 blah.
Alora.
Eleanor literally stepping into the pile of
Vial.
puke?
No, it's pretty much like right here.
Oh, okay, because people were like, there's. It's
No,
on
so
the skeleton.
Drax's token is so big, it essentially kind of overhangs on where his character would actually
okay.
like reach.
Okay.
So it's basically at all your feet, but none of you are stepping into it. There's enough room to step around on either side of it.
Alright, well, I'll fly over it. Cause
But fair enough.
fuck this shit.
Can we see
And also,
anything?
for reference for you, Liliana, the cavern that you're in is probably about 30 feet high, so you have plenty of flying space.
Oh, that's great.
And then as you're 5 feet off the ground, this building that you're seeing the side, you can also see the roof somewhat, and it has almost cathedral-like aspects to its roof.
Can we see inside the windows?
It is too dark, and the light that is hitting it from the outside is too reflective, and it's got all sorts of colors that are bouncing off, so you can't see inside.
But they may see from outside to us.
Perhaps, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Lol.
How are
Uh,
you enjoying the view up here? You're down there. I guess so.
He's
I would
walking
like
off.
to stand up. I would like to
Fair
stand
enough,
up and
Letho.
walk, but how does my stomach feel as I walk?
I mean, you feel like you've purged the contents of your stomach, thankfully,
Okay.
but it's still uncomfortable. Like, that's
Right.
probably the worst that you've ever had to deal with in your life, and you've thrown some things up.
Right. Okay. Fortunately, I purged it.
Well. Oh,
Okay.
it's being ignored by my entire party, or?
Yep.
What is?
Is it moving?
Nope.
Oh.
It's standing there with its head facing right into the corner.
I'm gonna whack it.
Alright.
What
2
is-
damage.
As per usual.
Damn.
Liliana, you notice you come around the corner, and this is your first time seeing it, but it is essentially a humanoid shape of crystal with what looks to be long leathered flesh, just kind of almost like a suit around it. You can tell that this was once some form of a humanoid being, but it has been infected through and through with this crystalline substance. And then you watch Letho bring up his sword and just hit it, and it dissipates into dust pretty much.
Hopefully.
So
I
what?
pat Drax in the hand, on the arm.
What is that thing?
That's just a husk.
Yeah, whenever we see these guys, just smash them up, because on the first level, yeah, it was not a fun fight.
Alright. Oh.
All right, Letho, as you walk around the corner, you are walking on a particularly thick pile of corpses that are seemingly smashed up against this doorway. The door in front of you is barred, and the bars are permanent. That means they have been bolted into place, as this place seems to have been shut and then closed from the outside.
Are there any gaps or holes in the door?
No, it is very fine make.
Did you try to use it as a glory hole or something?
Do we want to see what's inside?
Yes, I kind of want to find out. Let's see if there are other windows that we can look into.
I mean, I can try to break it.
These are all windows, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So you're looking in through that window.
For what?
As you look through the
What
window,
kind of hole?
Asdeus, this is what you see in the entranceway.
Oh.
Same to you, Letho, looking through the
Mhm.
same window.
Is that some kind of ritual sigil?
What you see seems to be a tribalized Ouroboros, the dragon eating its tail.
Ooh.
Can I put my echo inside to see if anything triggers?
Does it have a weight,
No,
or is it just a phantom? Okay.
it's just an
Yep,
item.
it is.
Well, yeah.
So, you just put it right in here.
Yeah.
All right. Actually don't know this about Echo Knight. Def, you would actually probably have an idea. You've played Echo Knight before. Does Echo Knight have sight?
At 7th level.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
definitely not.
They
No,
get
no.
As far as I know, the Echo Knight also counts as an object, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just
just
want
need
to
to
see if
know whether.
something triggers.
Because I was actually thinking the Echo Knight is actually material. We can touch it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I cannot interact with it using it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, something happens. Comes
Mm.
forward and whacks your echo. Or, well, let's see. And no, it misses your Echo Knight, but there is a husk currently trying to whack your Echo Knight. It's at this point. Everybody click on your token and click the big blue button that says roll initiative.
Echo Knight is invisible, by the way.
Oh god!
Obviously.
20.
I'm rolling
that's-
really low.
Okay, I'll give you one. I'll give you that.
How are the windows? Like, are they open? Are they slightly?
No, they are
open?
solid glass pane windows.
Okay, so we can't. Okay.
Yes, it is almost nearly pitch black in this place. Even with dark vision, it is extremely dark. Oh,
Has
here,
anyone-
hold on, let me.
Does anyone not have dark vision? No, right?
I'm not sure if I have dark vision.
Actually, yeah, no, you're changing it. You have dark vision.
Okay.
Oh, here with sight lines because there is a statue. This is so what you're seeing right here. Yeah, right here is a statue, so it is blocking your view. So this is 30-30 on either direction, essentially. For you as Deus, these are solid glass pane windows. They have shutters on them on the outside, so there's no like opening mechanism in the actual window.
Okay.
And then let me get everybody else in initiative.
Oh, how do
Sorry, guys.
we how do we lock on the grid?
Right click on your token and click snap to grid. That's everybody. Should be. Yep.
Yay.
All right. Let's see who is up first. Alora, you have first action. You're not in. Yeah, you're not in solid combat yet, but start moving trepidatiously.
I didn't roll initiative yet. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Oh, that's pretty much giving you the same sight lines, as you can see, because this statue. Are you dashing? There, I can do that. So it's 20 there, 45. So, yeah, you wouldn't be able to reach the next window quite yet. Because it does have shutters that you need to open on this one to look through. So I'm not going to count that as an action, but you would need to at least get up to the window to open. Alright, go ahead and click end turn. Oh. Do you have something else? Oh yeah, you should also have. No. He doesn't, yeah. Yeah, you don't have sight through him or anything, so. Alright, go ahead and click end turn. There, I got you. There we go. Alrighty. Well, there's only one perceived threat in this building right now. So much movement that none of you can see. Alright, back to this Voyager Echo Knight. That is a hit.
It's destroyed.
And Echo Knight gone.
Is it a bonus action to make another?
Mm-hmm. Question is, will the combat continue?
That's true.
Because they're no longer a threat that they can see.
I was about to say, now that that's happened, if you wish to try and perceive things that are going on inside this church, Azadeus, Letho, and Alora can roll me perception real quick. See what you hear.
Not much.
Here.
Now, as a dais, you're able to hear the sound of shuffling footsteps, and quite a bit of them. And they seem to be shuffling towards the area of which this foyer area. Oh, and alrighty, and Liliana, now you are up. What would you like to do?
I would like to ask a question to Aletho.
Okay.
I'll be like, so what's going on inside?
Well, it seems there are quite a few things inside. Might not be the best decision to go in.
Alright, so should we just move on?
Might be the best option.
Alright, and then I will just not do anything other than standing.
Fair enough. Tim, you're up.
See. See. Yeah, I guess I can walk up to here.
Crunching across the pile of bones.
Can
we really have no respect for the dead, have we?
No. Can I slash against
You're
the door?
attempting to cut the bar on the door?
Yeah, is there like a thing in the middle or like
Yeah, so
any,
it's
any weak
you know
spots?
how in like old medieval doors you see the people put that bar down that prevents it from opening?
Yeah.
Well, that's been put in, but it's been bolted in.
Okay.
So and these are permanent bolts, so they don't have a
I
way
hear.
of being backed out. So
I use a action to grab my screwdriver.
no, like these are
Oh.
like riveted over. They're smooth, so there's no way of like undoing them
Well,
or like pulling them out.
I'm gonna try to cut it right in the middle at least.
Okay, give me a weapon attack.
Do you actually have a screwdriver?
Oh wait, I need to not select this guy.
Yeah.
How else
Actual
is he
Tim.
gonna screw people over?
True.
With
All right,
his
Tim.
enormous.
You walk up and you pull out your katana,
Yeah.
hold it in two hands above your head and bring it down right on this bar. And thankfully, again, with good precision, because it's a freestanding bar, it's not hard to hit. You bring it down and your blade sinks about halfway down through this bar.
Ooh. And my blade is stuck. Nice. Does anyone have a hammer?
It's not
Oh,
It's not so stuck that you can't pull it out, but
yeah,
that is your action currently.
okay. I'll sit tight
All right.
on this pile.
I'm waiting for your next hit. Drax,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Well, I am going to. Okay, so 1 second. Yeah, again, how do we make the ground as a grid so that I can see how much? I am
Control
using?
G.
Control
And
G. I
then
always
if you want to
forget
snap
that.
yourself, you have to right click your token and then hit snap to grid.
Okay, that's better. Let me snap to grid. Perfect. Well, let's snap it here. Okay, so I move up to 35 feet here.
Yep.
Well, here. And I take my bastard sword out. And I say to Letho, do you want to engage in fight, drawing them out, or do you want to just go?
I think it might be better to just leave? Or at least not go into the front door?
All right, I am with you, brother. So you just let's go. If they follow you, I will slow them down. That's it. Stop. Stop. There. And
that it?
as
All
as I
right.
said
Go
that,
ahead.
it's done. My turn ends now. How to end turn? Here.
You're good. I got you. Letho, you're up.
Yeah, I guess I'm moving to the front.
All right. You move around the corner and you see that Tim has sunk his katana halfway through the bar at the front.
I'm not gonna say anything and just end my turn.
All right. Azadeus. Oh, you'd never rolled your initiative, Azadeus,
Did
did you?
maybe it was too early. Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Oh, for some reason it's not showing up. Let's hold on.
Um,
There we
I
go.
wanna
Well, go
I
ahead.
want I want to nod to Letho before he leaves, as in let's
Yeah, through the
let's
window.
bounce. Yeah, and take a peek through this window
All right.
before I leave.
Okay. And that's about what you see.
Okay. Did
Here,
we see
actually,
the Did we
I
see
was
the
about to say,
statues?
I'll give you this as well.
Okay. Oh,
There we go.
is this like a bat?
It's like a wall cranial, so it's kind of like a pillar that's up against the wall. It's just very decorated.
Okay. And then I peace out.
All right. It sounds like everybody is saying no to this situation. Tim,
Yeah.
I must ask what is your continued action in this moment? Because the rest of your party is walking around going, maybe we should leave this.
Well, I see 3 bars in front of me to cut. Somehow I'm cutting all of them all at the same
It's
time.
it's one thick, essentially chunk of wood.
Yeah.
You've cut halfway down through it.
I know, but I'm still really tipsy. So
Ah,
I see
fair enough.
3 of them.
Fair
And 3
enough.
katanas, mind you. And yeah, well, I don't really notice them. I think I could do a perception check with disadvantage or something to see to
Yeah,
notice.
if that's the way you want to roll it, go for it.
Yeah.
Do you feel that drunk Tim would notice this?
With a 9, I assume he notices movements, but I think he's really focused on still.
Focused on the door. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
he can notice his party members moving around him, but probably thinking more in the sense of, oh, hey, they're coming over to the door. Let's just go through.
Yeah.
I will say, go ahead and roll me one more weapon attack
All right.
to see if you make it through the bar.
God damn it.
It is an unmoving object, so again, it does not have what I would.
I.
If it has an AC, it's like 3.
It's moving
It's
for
just
him.
to mainly see if
Yeah, it's moving for me.
Is he
even with
still
a 9.
drunk?
Circles.
Apparently, I'm letting him play it out. So,
Yeah, true.
all right. You all walk around the corner like, yeah, we should leave this, and then you see Tim raise his katana one more time, and then bring it back down, and the wood splinters through the bar, and with the force of that, the 2 doors begin to creak open. One moment while I change the music.
Oh.
No,
It has.
now
It
the
has.
battle's starting.
It has to be a Tenacious D song. Otherwise, I don't.
All right. It's just general damage, and like I said, he rolled a 6 on damage the first time, and he made it halfway through. He rolled a 9 on damage the second time. So obviously, I'm gonna give it greater effect because he rolled higher damage on that. It's not like I give objects set values of health or anything. That one's not working. That kind of stuff. I run pretty free form on that. Let's see if this
Oh.
one work.
No, it's gone.
Yeah, sometimes some of the music just won't play for some reason, even though it says it is. That one works. Alrighty.
Nice music.
Well, kind of fits because Tim, as you bring your katana down, cut through the bar, and the doors begin to creak open forward, this is what everybody will see.
Oh.
Oh,
Hello.
what?
Oh,
Oh, sure.
Oh, what the hell is
Cut
that?
right here.
oh, awesome.
I was expecting something else.
Wait.
Alrighty. We will roll back up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Alora, what would you like to do? I mean,
Wall.
you probably heard the crack of Tim's sword going through the wood and splintering. And so you probably heard
Speaking
that
of
coming
which,
from there.
Oh, there you are. I was gonna ask where's Alora, but she's old.
Yeah, they're down here still.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look through that window and you begin to see the husk and the draugrs moving forward towards the doorway. That's not what I want. Oh yeah, and do this. Yep. Alright, you're dashing back. Yep. Alright, grab him real quick. There, yeah, I'm gonna grab him. Alrighty. As you bring Tokei out, he shifts and expands into his clockwork form. Alrighty. If you would. What is, hold on. Yeah, he has a 40 foot flight speed, so 80 dash if you wish. Yep. Alright, Liliana. Great. A decently sized clockwork dragon just flies over and lands to the ground next to you.
And meows loudly at you.
Alrighty. Let's see where we get to.
Is the door actually open now or just the bar?
Yes,
Oh,
it is
okay.
open.
Boss Roda.
Alright. Got quite a bit of movement here. Hi, Tim.
Oh.
Can I request that they are like all together in like 10 feet radius? Just. Can I request this option? Can I just
What,
get
that all?
it? No. Can all the enemies just pile up in like a cuddle puddle or something? That
Well,
would be
I mean,
awesome.
there's one entrance and exit currently, and all of you are standing at it, so and these are not. What you can tell, Liliana, by what little you've seen of these creatures actually moving, they are not intelligent.
Okay. So we're getting a cuddle puddle. Great. Awesome.
Jack.
Let's go.
But what I also
Voices
will
a little
warn you is
deeper
what
than
I've
most
told every
cats.
other person who's come down here is this is essentially my anti-player fuck you dungeon. So this accounts for a lot of different actions of different classes and player actions.
Everyone's gonna die. That's what he's saying.
Oh, that's fine.
And
have-
high number 2.
Just make more
Tim.
Lilianas.
Oh, listen. I
Every
have
new
an
one is
entire-
only more slutty.
No. I have no. I have an entire list of bards. I think Liliana's most slutty one, at least with backstory wise. What?
You just play slutty bards?
Oh yeah. My personality is a bard. The only other characters that I ever made was one monk, one druid, and that's it. Only bards.
Next character,
Alright,
Druid.
well, you said you wanted
Oh,
to
and a
Puddle
rogue.
Puddle.
And a rogue. Yeah, I wanna put a rogue.
Azadeus, you're up.
I am up.
Eve, your next character should be a librarian, like a very strict Christian librarian.
Oh my god, yes. I will.
I mean, this is a highly imperial religious state,
Yeah.
and there is a place known as the Grand Archive, so...
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, I will. If Liliana happens to die, I will make a very strict librarian. Who's always
Oh my
protecting
god.
everyone.
Then it would be
Azadeus.
dressed.
No, not a monk.
Alright.
I ask everyone, do you guys want to go in or do you want to fight and leave?
Let's go in!
Let's
Don't
draw
think
them
you have a
out.
choice.
All right, I turn into a wolf. A dire wolf.
Alright.
Meows loudly.
Meow.
Bro.
Hey, and ooh, it's mine. Okay.
Then we'll just leave your... Like last time, we'll just leave your actual token right there.
Yes. Oh, look out.
Oh yeah, I will leave this token.
Go
I
Wolfie.
rush here.
Okay.
And claw on this one. Wait, do I have? Oh, let me
Yeah,
get
you only
the...
have bite with the dire wolf.
Hog.
There's no multi attack, right?
Uh,
I gotta find. Okay.
yes, you do. You have two bites.
2 buckets. Okay, so where's the bite?
Should be just click on the token. Like the blue button, roll initiative. It should be in your combat. No, I didn't say hit roll initiative. It's still yours. Look below and where it says roll initiative. It just says
Live.
bite.
There it is. Okay.
There you go. Alrighty. Thankfully that hits, and you must do a strength saving throw. He beats that, so he's still standing. But he does hit. 9 plus 3 is 11. That's 11 points of damage.
And it's still standing. Okay, and then I bite it again.
Same one?
Yeah.
Alright,
the
go ahead
arm.
and click. That is 18, definite hits. 7, nice. Another strength. That goes down. He is now prone.
And then I turn. Wait. Okay, I turn to face this.
Yeah, I got your plus 3 on there.
Actually, I'm gonna. The door is open, right? Like it's
Yes.
fully open. Okay, I run into the middle of the 3.
Oh, okay. That's your turn.
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
Oh, gotta do this.
Well,
DM, where can we see the turn order, if we can even see it at all?
oh, if you want to see the initiative order, go up to the window where you have your like campaign chat and stuff selected. You'll see initiative, then you can click on that and put that somewhere where you like it.
Wait, repeat where? Because you cut
So-
off a second.
You're good. Top left, like where you have file edit map. go
Yeah.
to window, and that's where you
Uh,
have your
yeah.
chat boxes selected. Go ahead and find initiative, and you can open that
Yeah,
one.
okay.
That'll bring open a new one. Put it wherever you like.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you very much.
Alrighty. Sup, Wolf Boy?
Wait, talks?
No.
Oh.
But yeah. This
be
one
interesting.
is these are different than the husks that you've encountered before. Much of the crystal is almost worn and fallen away, but two blades are embedded by crystals into its hands, and it is very much more skeleton-like. But it swings out once with each arm, attempting to hit you. Unfortunately, the second one manages to catch you as it is.
Yeah, 7
You'll
damage,
take
right?
7 points. Gotcha.
Oh.
Oh. Heal yourself back for 7. You're good. There we go. Alrighty. That's his turn. Liliana. Well, you wanted your cuddle puddle.
Yes. Okay, so if I would hit a spell here, would the wolf not be hit by a 10-foot radius?
Let's find
Makes
out.
sense.
Mm. No, that's 15, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
That's 10. Yeah. Oh, no, that's... Yeah.
That's
so
5,
even...
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
No, he would not.
Okay, so then I would like to cast Shatter right there. So every creature within 10
Ah.
feet radius has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Shatter of the highest order.
Go ahead and click Shatter on your token. Thank you.
Cool.
Down.
Ooh, that
They
is...
have disadvantage if they're from crystals.
Yeah, I know. That's
Sorry,
as soon as I
man.
saw you, I saw that, and I knew somebody was going to take this spell at some point.
I always take this spell. Always.
Good one.
You never know when you need to burst open a door.
Yeah, if you read it at the end, it's a non-magical object being worn, or or is it an inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. So we're about to see a lot of saving throws. That's 1 set and 2 set.
That's 15.
So
Succeed.
that's a 3. That's a failure. That
3
is
of
a
them
6.
succeed.
That's a failure. That is a 4. That's a failure. That is a 2. That is a failure. That is
A lot of them.
3. That is a failure. And that is a 5. That is a failure. That is a failure on every single one of them.
Really?
Good.
Yes.
But I see like 15 on two
So-
of them. in total.
So you have to. So these are the first set blocked out, and then the second set blocked out. So all those first ones are all of them. So essentially, I have all of them selected, and I click just con roll, and it rolls for all of them. So there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first 6 in that's all their first rolls, and then the second 6 are their second rolls. So I have to compare between. So that first one, the
Ah, yeah,
first
because
husk,
of
that has a 10.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10, 3. So yeah, all of them
Yeah.
have failed, and that is
Yeah.
base 26. A base 26. Now we get into extra damage. Alrighty.
Boink. Almost one-shot the entire group then.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Pretty good.
The rest of you watch as on this husk kind of a shimmer forms around them, and then almost the air looks like a mirror shattering out from this point, almost reaching you, Azadeus, in your wolf form, and then collapsing back in, and you see all of these husks and Draugr. Their bits of crystal are just falling off of them at this point. They are not looking happy. Good job, Liliana.
I will do a
Anything
little
else you wish to
bow.
do with your turn?
I will do a little bow.
A little curtsy in the air.
Quite, yeah, quite a
Sexy
good
dance.
move.
Thank
All right,
you.
that's the end of your turn.
What?
Is that the end of your turn, Liliana?
No. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alrighty, Tim. The one that is standing in front of you is currently on the ground. You have one to your left that is looking to swing its sword, and Azadeus is just in front of you, surrounded by 3 of them.
Yeah, and I've seen fucking blinding light from the.
I would say with everything that just happened in front of you, it's probably a quick sobering experience.
Well, I'm not tipsy anymore, that's for sure. I'm slashing the guy. I also kind of want to check, because I never really use my other abilities like action surge.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, and I kind of forgot what everything is. I do want to use Fighting Spirit.
So I'll read it up for you. Starting at 3rd level, your intensity for battle can shield you. So this essentially, you'll gain advantage on all weapon attacks until the end of your current turn. When you do so, you'll gain 5 temporary hit points, and you can use this feature 3 times and you'll regain them on a long rest. So this will help give you advantage, although the one that is in front of you is prone, so
Yeah.
using it on that one would kind of be a mute point.
Yeah. And what was action surge exactly?
Action surge gives you another set of actions. So if you use action, bonus action, action surge, you can get another action on top of that. So if you wanted to attack again, but you only get one of those per long rest.
Yeah.
And then second wind is kind of your own healing spell, so you'll heal yourself a little bit when you use that.
Okay. No, I don't need to use any of those. Then.
All right, and for prosperity's sake, go ahead and roll that because that's an advantage, just in case you get better. Unfortunately, better damage though. But
On the wrong one.
yes, that's how it always goes. All right. Though you take a nice chunk out of the shoulder of this one as you come down and with your katana and cleave it out. Alrighty. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. This boy in front of you, Azadeus, is back up again, and he is going to attempt to slash you twice. Oof. Both of those connecting. That is a total of 15 points of slashing damage.
Should I do it?
I got it. There you
Okay.
go. Alrighty. As the 2 blades are brought down across your back, even though you have a thick set of direwolf hide, it manages to dig deep. Alrighty. Drax, you're up.
So, I will. So I see this enemies here. I will attack the husk at. Is it 10 feet from me?
Yeah.
Sorry, this one here.
You're good.
I should be
Yep.
able to hit it, right? It's in my range.
Yeah.
All right. So with my Buster Sword, and there we go. Does that hit?
That fucking bastard sword, I swear. Last time you used it too.
Yeah. Okay. Again, how do I? Okay, I deal 17. Is it still alive?
Yes, it will still be alive after that. But you have taken a significant chunk out of it.
Good, good. Well, that's about it. I as I did that, I move a little up. That's it.
Alright,
I will end my turn.
Fair
Hold on, I always forget to.
you're good.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
getting
17?
everybody. I'm just rolling through the initiative right now myself. So,
17 is only that amount?
yeah, 17 damage.
They
Big
have
boys.
a lot of health.
I mean, 26. It didn't kill him, so.
Yeah,
Uh,
but it didn't
I will
leave
give
them
I will
almost
give you
dead.
this. I did not tell you the bonus damage, but you did 40 damage to every single one of them. Alrighty, Letho, yeah, you're up.
I can move through this character, right?
Unfortunately, I don't allow movement through enemies, but you can move
Okay.
through allies.
Then I'll
So-
go here.
Alright.
No, here. And I'll manifest my echo here.
There we go.
And I'll hit this husk
Got
from
it.
my echo's location. So go this one. No, that does not hit.
Unfortunately, your echo swings, and oddly, the husk leans backward, and the blade goes over its head.
Alright, and that was my turn.
Alrighty, Alora, you're up. What would you wish to do? No. I did give Tim an extra set of actions, but that was because he was drunkenly standing in front of the door smacking it, so. I was seeing whether he would cut through the door or listen to the party. Then.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah, everybody's gotten. There's the only person who's gotten any form of an extra thing was Tim, and that was in that moment of figuring out what was happening with the party. Okay, go for it. That will hit. And do you wish to mark him? You do have your bonus action. Okay, just making sure. I figured you'd probably want to do that. Go, so that is 13 points of damage. Yep. Go ahead. Oof. Don't even need to bother. Alright, Tim, as you're standing there, Tokay flies and lands next to you and just starts tearing into this fucking husk. I mean, taking chunks.
Damn. Poor guy.
He is.
He's stealing my kill.
At this point, I will say that this one sitting in front of you has no legs. It is just an upper torso that is flailing around.
So he can get up. Ooh, perfect.
No, he cannot get up. I generally give critical morbid actions, so. Alright, I believe that's it for Tokays. Alright, this boy is up towards your echo. That will hit.
Yep.
Echo is gone.
Mhm.
Your shadow clone jutsu is not strong.
Alright, the
This
one in
one
front
was
of you, Tim, is going to flail wildly trying to hit with disadvantage.
Then.
That
Oh no,
misses.
he does. Yeah, that misses. Barely.
Just barely, as
Yeah.
you're not expecting it, but he kind of leaps up with his spine and swings that towards you, and it barely almost touches your chest.
Yeah.
Alright, that one moves forward.
Hmm.
This one will also move forward as a dais. Always throwing himself into the middle of things. Thankfully, will miss.
I want to ask something.
What's up?
So I found the direwolf stat block, but it doesn't have the multi attack.
Again, these are all special to me. Remember, I do a lot
Okay.
of homebrew.
Okay.
Because this is technically a higher CR creature. Alright, one more coming at you, Asdeus. Miss. Alrighty, Letho, this one in front of you. Swing out towards you.
That misses.
That's a miss. Alright. This one will move forward as well. thankfully, there is now a nice pile of Husk and Draugrs piling up in the doorway. Alright, this one will be going after Tokay. That is a hit for 4 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
Though it is not much, as it is a metal creature, so it's more of a deep scratch than anything else. And so he can move up. Asmodeus, you're up. You are
Oof.
now surrounded.
Oh boy.
I will just say this. Remember, you can move through allies, so you can move pretty much 5 feet down, or you can move through Tokay, but that will trigger attacks of opportunity.
6 of them.
The dodge action is wait, is it dodge? Like if I want to leave without, oh yeah, disengage. Is
Yeah,
that
well,
an
disengage.
action or a bonus? That's an action, right?
That is your action. Disengage is an action, so you will not be able to attack.
Okay,
Yes,
so
unless you're...
yeah, I want to attack this one then,
Okay, go for it. That will miss.
and then again. Oh,
That will definitely hit. 8 points. And a strength saving throw. Nope, that one is also prone.
and then I want to jump above Tokay, and actually,
If you do that, you'll take minimum. Well, you will take 4
yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah, I'm staying there.
All right.
What's going on, everybody? We have the meta snapshot for patch
One right in front of you.
13.3.
1, 2. That is double hits for 14
That's a
points of
low hit.
damage. It's the wolf. Well, thankfully he has the wolf's health pool, and then once that drops off, he still has his own full health pool. So he has a very sizable chunk of health beyond anybody else here.
E-boy.
There, that is... Yes. Alrighty.
The wolf still feels pain though.
Liliana, back up to you.
You cannot cast 2 spells in one turn, right?
No. Well, it depends. So,
Cantrips
in your selected window, all the darker red actions, those are full actions. Anything that's light
Yeah.
red, that's a bonus action.
Yeah, but like healing word and other action spell.
Well, so healing word is brighter red than the others. So healing word is a bonus action. So your bardic inspiration and your healing word are bonus actions. Everything else is an action.
Yeah, but like in another campaign, that's why I asked. In another campaign, I can only cast 1 spell at a time. So like if I want to do an action spell,
I do not
cannot
rule it like
use a
that.
bonus action.
If the spell takes an action, you can cast that, and then and you have your bonus action still, and that spell is considered a bonus action, you're allowed to cast it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Go right ahead with what you're gonna do.
Sorry, my mom walked in.
You're good.
I would like to cast Cloud of Daggers on this one, like in that space.
Alright, go ahead. Click me Cloud of Daggers. Alright.
That's a nice damage.
Wait. In a cube, 5 feet on each side.
No, it is a 5-foot cube centered on whatever point. So it's
Oh, yeah, also on Asmodeus.
Yeah.
no. At least not the way I've ever ruled it. Alright. Oh,
No, it's just
sure.
one block, right? It's not a radius.
Oh, it's just just one block. Okay.
Yeah.
You're killing them all.
There we go.
Including us.
Alright, and that is 14 points of damage. As you watch as, well, Tim, Letho, Drax, you'll be able to see this, and Asmodeus, especially, a whirling cloud of daggers just forms in front of your face and shreds this one to pieces.
I bark.
Yes,
Meow.
yes.
Oof.
Meow.
And then I will I will do another little tune and do healing word on you.
Alright, go ahead and click your healing word. Asmodeus, you feel some of your wounds begin to slightly heal.
I mean, as I can't speak, I howl at Liliana.
Fair enough. Alrighty, you still would have movement technically, but it's up to you
No,
if you wish to
I'm
move.
comfortable here, so I am comfortable.
That's what I figured. Alrighty, Tim.
Let's see. Well, I will try to hit him one last time.
Gotcha. That definitely hits. Are you sure you want to use that on this? Because it's going to kill him. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
figured.
he's really low. And since he dead, I'm walking on top of his corpse.
Perfectly fine.
And
Stepping in there.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Crunch.
Alrighty. Crunch. Alright, Asmodeus. You feel a little bit better as your back is now open. There's not one directly behind you. And Tim has stepped up next to you as well.
Is this one alive? Yeah, right.
Yeah, and he is at full health.
Okay, I want to bite this one.
Go for it.
Is a 12 hit?
Just barely hits. And that is a total of 10 points.
I want to jump off its arm. Is it dead?
You do a little bit more than chop off its arm. You grab it by the face and just rip it off.
And then this one again.
Do the low HP one.
Alright, going
It,
front.
I gotta go from here. Hold on, let me just do that.
Oh.
You don't want to kill this guy?
I'll leave that for you. Oh, that's not 20.
Damn.
This one right here.
Alright. 9 points. And again, you knock this one's shield out of the way and you just sink your fangs into its chest, crushing its ribcage, and it just kind of falls limp and then just falls apart.
I forgot the I can heal myself, but I forgot if I need to use my shapeshift.
Yeah, you cannot cast spells while you're in animal form.
I do have to say that the cloud is there, so if you walk into it, you get the damage.
Yeah.
Can I do this instead?
Yeah, thankfully you have enough movement and it is right in front of your face where you can't just walk around it. So you'll have the space, thankfully.
Okay.
But just keep that in mind.
How much?
There needs to be other walls for him to gain pack tactics, though.
They're still
That is
visible,
my-
right?
Yeah, the blades are still visible and flailing around, so that's why I say you had plenty of movement to move around it, so.
Yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, I can expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points with my wild shape. Not
Yes, that you can do.
Yeah.
I believe that's on your main token.
and where did I click?
I'm trying to remember which one that is for you. Is that...
Should I just roll a 1d8?
Yeah, just go ahead and do that.
Is it slash roll?
Actually, one here. Well, you got to put it in brackets, so you have to use those on either side of it. But do you have what is your
1d8.
Hold on. 1d8 plus 3 for your spellcasting modifier. So 8. Alright. And I will remove a spell slot for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, no. Because I did a multi-attack, I don't have another bonus slot. Bonus action.
Oh yeah, that's right. So never mind.
So, yeah. So that's
You
it.
can do that next time.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Drax, you're up.
I move here.
Alright.
Because I'm snap on the grid, I can't really do it, but okay. It should be slightly above it. Let me unsnap myself from the grid one
No,
second.
you're good. So essentially, like right here, there's three spaces. So
Oh,
you're
okay.
trying to fit in here. It is a tight
Yeah.
squeeze. You're shouldered up with Tokay, and thankfully this one's on the ground, so you can move over top of it.
Right.
But yes, there is this one that is standing in the doorway, and Tim. So you would have to squeeze to get through this doorway if you wished.
No,
you
I don't
want
wish
to-
to do that.
I was about to say, if you're going to clear the way, all you really have to do is get him out of the way.
Right. This one is at 10. Is at 15 feet from me.
That's
on that
15
position.
feet.
Right. He's gonna get it anyways.
All right. That will miss.
Ah,
Unfortunately.
shit. And I wasted my maneuver. Ah, fuck. Well, as that happened, I will use my action surge.
Go for it.
So why not? And attempt to do that again.
Go for it. That will
Now, that
definitely
hits.
hit.
That
And
that
easily
hits.
Sure, you're a lot more okay with about equal out in damage, but alright, so that is 19 points. The first time you reach over Tim and you lunging out, he manages to bring his shield up and block it. The second time, he's not able to as quickly recover, and you manage to basically send this blade straight through his chest cavity.
Nice. And as that happened, I step back, getting an attack of opportunity, I guess.
That will hit
Ooh. Yeah,
for 10 points of damage. Got you.
That's good.
As he takes
There
out
we
a
go.
nice, he basically, as you're stepping back, he takes a good chunk out of one of your like forearms.
Mhm.
He's still got to roll, but with disadvantage. Ooh,
That does not matter if it has disadvantage.
ooh.
Still a 10.
Yeah, still a
hit
10.
damage.
Thankfully, thankfully you're saving yourself there.
Yeah, so
alright,
I have
so
to
he
add
misses.
an extra. Okay, I have to add an extra 10 damage, or it was just 10.
So just 10.
Okay. As he did that, I haven't finished my turn yet. I will use my bonus action and use second wind.
And
For a total of
heals for
7. And now.
There you go.
Thanks.
Alrighty, Letho, you're up.
Alright. Moving here. And I would like to summon my Echo here. Behind the.
Oh, DM, I'm sorry. Did you before add the damage as well?
Yeah, I've done everything. You're good.
Oh, because I also had added the damage 10, so I actually got 20.
Oh,
Hold on.
here,
Yeah,
oh,
now
you
that's
got it.
correct. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
But yes, Letho, you Omawo Shinderu right behind this guy.
And I'll attack this guy.
Alrighty. Definite hit.
Yeah. Oh, advantage. Yeah. Same.
Same. And you just kind of swing your blade back and take the last little chunk out of this guy's head to knock him out of this race. Alrighty. Anything else?
No, I'm my turn.
Gotcha. Alora, you're up. Yep. No, definitely hits. Oof, one off from that nat 20. That was 12, 14 points. Gotcha. You're good. That'll definitely take a chunk out. Alright, so 6 points of damage. They, like I said, that combo you got can do some pretty decent fucking damage for a ranger. Yep. Alright, and this boy is up next to the Echo.
Yep.
No.
It's down again.
That is his action.
Noob Echo.
Hey, it means you won't attack anyone else, so
Still noob.
yeah.
It's actually true. One bonus action
Yeah.
for the Echo is one action for the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it can be extremely useful. Alright,
Yep.
clear that up. Unused tokens. Alright, he can move there. So Asmodeus.
Yes.
Oh, and also don't forget, Letho, you have a swirling blade of daggers in front of you.
Yeah. I saw
Alright.
that.
That will hit you for 10 damage.
Uh-oh.
Next husk. Tim, guy in front of you.
Mm.
That will miss.
Whoa.
As you manage to parry his blade away with your katana.
Oh,
That's a deus.
Poor doggy.
That's a hit.
Your only answers are gonna be yes or oof.
Yes, sir.
As you're getting some nice chunks taken out of you.
Limp dog.
Yeah, he's gonna continue to go for Tokay. That will definitely miss. And back to you, Asmodeus.
Oh wait, the husk took damage.
Oh, whoops. Still selected on him. There we go. No. There we go. That's much closer. Okay.
Okay.
Well. Getting pretty bloody in this wolf form.
I'm gonna use my heal now.
Okay.
1d8 plus 3, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's the same.
Same thing.
And I bite
Heal.
this one.
Go ahead.
That looks better.
That is 12 points of damage. And a strength saving throw. Add 2 to that.
And I add the. Can I do the roleplay for it? Like, the wolf just closes its eyes and I don't know if I can do that. Like green energy just comes up to heal the wounds for a little bit and then bites the husk.
So, as this husk runs up to you, and both of these husks have taken a nice chunk of meat out of you, you feel that instinctual wolf rage kind of build up in you, and you just can press down, and the fur on the back of your neck stands straight up as a bit of green energy seeps from the sides of your eyeballs and out the breadth of your mouth, as it also begins to glow from your wounds, and they slowly stop bleeding and kind of almost clot up.
Oh yeah, and I end of turn.
You're good. Oh, and then he still has to do this. Nope, he is still standing.
Oh.
Liliana. You still have your whirling blade of fury.
Yeah, but I cannot move it.
You can move it up to 60 feet, I thought.
I don't think so.
Let's see this.
But if you
fill
can
the air
maybe
with
throw
spinning
an action.
daggers, and you fill the air with spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube, centered on the point within your choice. The creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell. Hold on, let me just look up cloud of daggers. I swear you can move cloud of daggers like others.
That's true, and it's very nice.
Yep. By the way, Liliana, you have quite diminished their health quite a bit. I thought to be I really thought to be useful as a fighter, but I have to say, not that much.
Spellcasters, man, spellcasters in fucking D&D.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. These two skills are
No,
my
don't
favorite
be, don't
spells.
don't be.
No,
I'm not.
you cannot move. You
No,
cannot move it.
No,
I
that's
was
what I
thinking of a
thought.
different spell. You're good.
I will just keep it there just for safety,
All right.
and
Take
I
that
will.
concentration.
Yeah, I have. Do I have to roll for concentration?
Nothing has
Alright.
happened to make you stop concentrating, but if you try and cast another spell, that would lose concentration.
Yeah, that's. I will just And cantrip is not a casting a spell, or does
No.
it?
You can still cast cantrip.
Okay. I will look at this map, or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and go like, "Gosh, I'm so sorry that you're bleeding so much. You would have been such a nice snack." And that's my vicious mocking. So wisdom saving throw.
Thankfully, it need not understand you.
Oh,
It does not. No, it even states in there, though it need not understand you. As long as it can
wait.
hear you.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was double checking. And Sylvian,
Mm-hmm.
if you click on your main token at the very top of Adventure, and you'll see a light blue button that says Sheet. Here, take that away from you. And then if you click that, it'll bring open your little tab, and it'll show you all your spell slots in there. As well, this will be good. So click on your token, your main Azadeus token, not the Direwolf.
Yeah, sheet.
Yeah, very top, light blue button. Same for you, Liliana. This will be helpful at the very top. Once you click your token, you'll see a light blue button that says Sheet. If you click on that, that'll bring up your actual player sheet and show you how many spell slots and things you have left.
Yeah, I have it all on paper.
No, yeah, I figured as much, but that's just for in-game tracking and whatnot.
Alright.
Alright, and for him, start saving throw. That is a fat no. 7 points. Tim, the husk in front of you, you hear Liliana throw this insult from behind you, and it literally just falls apart with no questions asked.
You have to admire the toxic girls.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Anything else with your turn?
Nah, we're good.
Alright. Time for you, Tim.
I'm gonna distract them a bit and to help out our woofer. So gonna a woofer ran away.
Yeah. Where's
Hey,
the
where's
wolf?
Dwarf?
Nope. Where'd it go? Oh, did I accidentally grabbed him? Sorry. I was moving the other tokens out of the way.
I was like, I will
Right.
protect you. Hey, where did he go?
Teleports
was
into another
the Sky-
dimension.
That was a Skyrim action. When you
And
try
I
to
will
touch on
attack-
something and flies away.
I will attack
Alright.
the weakest one.
It's gonna be this one.
Yeah. This
That
is-
will miss.
And in that case, I will use my action search.
Click it.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and click your action search. This tracks it in your token, so
Where do I found it?
yeah, it should be the green button. There we go. And that is a definite hit. As you run up and just one fluid motion, pulling the katana out of the sheath, slice this one in half. Then it falls apart to the ground. Alrighty. That's it for you, Tim.
Yeah.
That's Drax, you're up.
Yeah, so I am going to move a little tiny bit in front and smack this guy here.
Go for it.
And that hits
That is a
17
definite
damage.
Smack.
I am rolling quite well, I guess.
Like I said, when I made that bastard sword for you, and somehow it's becoming the most effective melee weapon in this entire campaign.
I have already rolled max twice, you realize?
Oh, I know.
It's a +7 mod.
The weird
Yeah.
part, it's not like it's not your token, it's not your character, it's just that sword. And the weirdest part is that's the same thing between, because remember, you were using it on your other token. I just made you this
Yeah.
macro.
Exactly, that's true.
So somehow this is just, it fits so smoothly in your hand, the weight's perfect on it, you are happy with your purchase.
Very happy. Well,
Alright.
that happened, I step back, and that's my turn.
Yep. Alrighty. Letho, you're up.
Okay, I'll summon my Echo again. Here, behind this guy.
Alrighty.
And I'll smack the husk in front of Letho himself.
Go for it. That's a miss.
Yeah, I'll end the turn.
Sure. Oh, Laura, you're up. Dragon. Oh, okay. Just going with Tokay. No, that misses. Yeah. You rolled a 9. It is 8. Yeah, it misses the AC. That definitely hits though. That's 12 points of damage. As you manage to decapitate this one with an arrow.
And the arrow sticks to the wolf with the head still there.
That's oh goddammit. That's what they get when they roll a critical. They'll just start pinning enemies to the wall. Alrighty. Moving in with Tokay. Yeah, Tokay still has his movement, so you can do that. Alrighty. I believe that's it for you. Ah, that's concentration. That's telling me for your ranger, that's telling me you're using your mark action. For them, that's concentration on their spell. And Hunter's Mark is a concentration spell, so. Okay. So, Mo, who's you gonna go for? Tim.
Yay. Ha!
That is a miss.
Noob.
Next Husk, one of the last ones left. Oh boy, he's
Surrounded.
literally surrounded. What
Take
is
your
he
pick.
going to do? That is for the Echo Knight. That's a miss. Let the beatdown commence as a deus. All I'm picturing here is just the JoJo meme of the one guy getting the shit kicked out of him.
One of us drinking tea and then just joining in.
Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah, you're up.
Alright, I'll bite this guy then.
Go for it.
Twice.
Yeah, that
first one hits. 10. Are you just going straight in both with them?
Yeah.
Okay, both of them hit. That is 18 points of damage and 2 strength saving throws. He fails the first one, so it doesn't even matter. He is now prone.
Wait, so there's advantage in the second hit, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll again. See
Well,
if
that's
you do
not a
better.
crit.
Yep, that's not a crit, but it's more damage. So.
Oh, we take the damage. Okay. Huh,
So
okay,
I will give you the better damage on that.
I'll take it.
There we go. Alrighty, anything else with your turn?
And no.
Alrighty. Liliana, you're up. Oh, you're doing that? Okay, gotcha. There we go. Alright, Liliana, you're up.
Shatter.
Yes,
No.
well, all your... So, Shatter does not differentiate between friend and foe.
Shatter.
Sadly, I don't have spell slots for that.
Sadly, sadly.
Sadly, I would have Shatter Jill. No, I will look at the middle one and be like, "Oh, you're so tiny, surrounded by all these big, strong people. Don't you feel very, very small and tiny?" And do another fish tank.
Go right ahead. No. As this one is standing here, again, these things don't react emotionally, but suddenly it twitches really violently. There's almost something hit it.
I envy the husk.
Well, I see someone is into weird things here.
Don't king
Alrighty.
shame.
Anything else with your turn, Liliana?
Nah.
Let the rest of them mop it up. Tim, you're up. See, this is why you have martial characters, because you let them mop up after the wizards have gone through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
I
doing?
will. Well, I will attack this one first.
Go for it.
Oh,
That is a miss.
but he's laying down, right?
Advantage. There
Yeah.
you go. 8 points of damage to him. Yeah, these two are not looking good. I'm assuming that's the end of your turn, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay. Drex, you're up.
Right. Well, that happened. I walk one step in front. I look back towards Liliana and I say, "You're doing a great job." And then I look back again and keep walking. Here, till here. And
Sits
I
on
smack
his
On top
face.
of Leto.
on top of that.
Letho,
Sorry.
you're standing in the doorway in front of this cloud of daggers, and you just feel Drax's chest push up against your back.
Bulge
God.
poking
Yes,
against
go ahead
your back.
go ahead and poke that guy. That
There.
is a definite poke. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Nice sword.
As
As,
his sword
that
comes over
happens-
top and just right through its head. Tim, you're kind of showered in a few bits of crystal and particulates fly off of it. But yeah, it is dead.
that happened, I step out of Leto because we went a little bit too close to one another.
Yeah.
I look at Leto and say, "My bad." See you there.
I'm the only other big guy.
Alrighty. I'm assuming that's it for you, Drax.
Oh yeah, I have to end my turn.
Alright. After that awkward interaction, Letho.
I look pretty weird at Drax, but just walk past him. Join in the fray,
Gotcha. Go right ahead.
using my longsword to attack the one in the middle.
That's a definite hit.
Then I'll use my Unleash Incarnation with my Echo
Go ahead.
to do another attack.
That one will miss though.
Then I'll use my Action Surge.
Go
I'll
right
attack
ahead.
it again.
This is where Echo Fighter's get a bit nutty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, yeah, he's you're pretty much just taking grievous chunks out of this boy constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Music's starting back up, so be prepared. Alright, there we go. And that will be Alora. You see your party gathered around this one last husk and just
This husk
beating
reminds me of
ever
that
living
one
fuck out of it.
one white girl surrounded by the 4 black guys.
I mean, yeah, you're marking it. There you go. Yeah, you can move it with the bonus action.
Have you guys seen the movie Wanted?
I already know exactly where you're going through that. So that is
I haven't watched the movie Wanted. What's it about?
It's basically like they shoot with a gun, but they like drift with it.
Oh, I think I've heard of it.
Oh, yeah,
And then it goes in a
movie, that the
circle
bullet,
or something.
that the
Yeah.
bullets can get a curve or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha.
Husk literally OTK or what's it? TPK?
Asmodeus, as you're standing there, an arrow just between the ears of your wolf head, just right through the chest of this. Alright, Tokay then, as the arrow hits, it kind of leans over, and then Tokay just comes down and bites its head and just crushes it. Because that is definitely a killing
Nice.
blow.
Nice.
So are we gonna count heads? Or...
Huh?
I mean, we kind of
Alright.
stole all your kills, so you don't want to count
Exactly.
that.
And with that,
I killed like 2 or 3.
combat is
all
over.
in.
At least you hear no more sounds of shuffling husk or draugrs around you.
Or combat music.
I want to switch back to my normal form.
I'll drop my Cloud of Daggers.
So yeah, just pull him over.
Yeah.
As that happened and
Alright.
we finish the fight, I will look at Liliana, and Drax will put one of his big hands on her head, say, "Good job, little one. Compliments.
Thank
I
you,
wouldn't
that's
have
very
expected.
sweet.
I honestly did not expect you to be so proficient in fight. You surprised me. Compliments, compliments."
Well,
And
Well, that's half compliment, half insult.
exactly. But now I move here, and I will also look at the other guys and tell them from the entrance, "Are you guys doing okay? Everything fine?"
Nothing scratched me, so.
Yeah, me neither.
Fucking seduced half the team already, Jesus
So
Christ.
now I will say, this fight was set up before Liliana when we still had Jopin, so it was set up
Oh,
and based on theirs. Every
Yeah.
fight pretty much going forward from here will be based with Liliana in your party.
Ah. Okay.
Quickly, change
great.
character!
Yeah. Well, I
Alrighty.
sprint in the middle of the room now, so, and
Give
I
me
would
one
like to
second,
roll.
let me put some music on and then we'll have everybody move into the room.
Well, that was something. Hey, guys.
It certainly was.
Are the knives gone?
I will. I would like to investigate the room to see if I see some treasures or special items.
Oh yeah, let me start unveiling the room for you. So
I need to
once you
go
all
pretty soon, though, just so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we've ended combat, so I'd probably end in here. Alrighty.
Oh.
Now that you've all entered properly,
I see a blue ball.
Oh my
before
god.
you see what you can only describe as here being a shrine. Yes, statues similar to before, like the ones you saw in the last area. They are faceless. They're pointing forward. These are columns. This is the shrine. You see another statue holding a blue glowing sphere. And behind that, you see a weird set of mechanical machinery and some form of blue flickering lights. And it is rotating and spinning.
Okay.
So this is what it
Ooh.
was. I would like to get closer and again cast detect magic as ritual. Why does it say ratio?
That is
Get
that
ratioed.
comes with your race. So it's a racial ability for you.
There's no limit to it, right? Like it's exactly like the other spells.
If I remember correctly, no, you get one free cast of it a day, essentially.
So it's unless it's ritual, or does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter whether it's ritual or not.
Because I think
Yeah, again,
okay.
you're taking the time. It takes like roughly 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah.
But you're sitting down and you're doing the ritual to cast it.
Okay.
In that couple minutes that Azadeus is sitting down and casting detect magic, what is everybody else doing?
I want to look at the blue ball thing to see if I can see if it's like touchable, and not
Okay.
looks like
No,
it's
you-
dangerous.
You would have to
never
step
touched
closer
football?
to it, and you can roll me an Arcana check to see No. Yeah. See how you feel
God.
about it.
This is gonna reveal my intelligence.
I mean,
Oh.
it's a blue sphere. It's glowing. I mean, have you ever really picked up a dangerous sphere before?
Dangerous?
Allura, yeah, you walk up and you see a very similar canister sitting within this machine. Drax, yeah, parts of it are shattered and broken, though this central portion is still spinning and turning, and it's almost like a strange piece of illusionary magic, though you see small spheres spinning around one another in a strange clockwork pattern, as well as this right here is turning slowly. I mean, are you trying to pull it out? Alright, you pull it out. You begin to pull the canister out, and the machine comes to a halt, and all of the what seem like illusionary balls of magic dissipate and disappear. But you now have a canister. A filled canister, I should say. Sorry.
Do these windows depict anything?
So you're looking at the reflections in the, well, not the reflections, the stained glass window and the shadows it's casting. This one is just kind of a simple night sky. This one shows kind of the moon reflecting light and passing it back across what is depicted as like a lake surface.
Hmm. Okay.
Wait, is that just the light coming from the windows, or do they have
That's the ambient light. These are this light coming through these stained glass windows and being projected across the floor. Investigation or Arcana, up to you. Judging by what you saw when you had it plugged in and it was still working and moving, it seems to depict it's some sort of solar dial. It's showing the movement of planets that are revolving around one another in a strange pattern. And then what you confer from this is this was some form of time. So this was showing the time.
Okay.
That you cannot determine. It just the time of wherever this was at when it was in its rotation.
Has Drax at any point in his long life ever seen anything similar? Should I roll an history check? Okay. Then, as that happened, I just move here, and would like to investigate this blue ball with investigation or Arcana check.
Either one.
Okay, I'll go with Arcana, and nothing.
That's a blue ball. It's glowing. Have you ever picked up a dangerous sphere?
I look at the blue ball. I look at Liliana. I'm like, and then move away.
Fair enough. All right. It's about at this point, Acideus, your detect magic goes off. Very clearly, a very strong candlelight of magic here. Very strong magics from this. Though does seem it's not fully to its capacity. And then the same before that sun that is beneath your feet.
Oh, it's beneath my feet.
Oh, it is like it is far down.
Do I know what kind of magic either this, or the thing below me is? Like, is it necromancy, abjuration?
similar to when you investigated these capsules for the first time. It
Mhm.
seems to be that it's not a set school of magic, as you've never really seen magics like this, but it is almost a strange dance between life and death.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, guys.
like I said before, the magics these give off, it's the druid in the woods who can naturally feel that deer that's 30 feet in front of them, but they cannot see them through the brush.
Okay. Guys, maybe don't touch anything other than what you have already touched, because we do not know what this is. Also, there's something below. I don't know what it is, but it's something big. As I continue touching the ground to keep feeling what I feel.
Are you trying to concentrate on that feeling from below you?
Yeah, just not concentrate, but think about it. Like, just yeah, I guess, yeah, concentrate on it.
You're good. So, it is not the same magics that are given off by the vessel or the sphere.
Okay.
This is a completely foreign magic. The first thing that pops into your head when you're trying to kind of wrap your head around what kind of magics this is almost anti-magic.
How far does it feel? Like, is it too far away? Is it like
Oh, it is. If let's say, I mean, it's a fairly good distance below your feet. Like, if it was in front of you, it would take probably a good day's travel to actually get to it if you were just walking straight towards it with no interruptions.
Okay.
Well,
I
should
guess.
we move on?
Sure. I get up.
All right.
While we are moving out, I am going to poke the Econite Flether.
No,
Just
have you?
poking.
Are you just? Do you still have your Echo Knight out?
Yeah, but I didn't let him follow, so he kind of like disappeared
Yeah.
already.
Okay,
Oh, sad.
there we go.
Needs to be within a certain range.
Alrighty. We will probably move to the next map and then call it there. So we'll leave you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger. And then,
Well,
if also
wait,
if you
wait.
wish, you can unsnap from grid, so you're not having to constantly flip around.
Oh yeah.
Guys, before we proceed ahead, do we want to take at least 1 hour rest?
Nah,
Do you
I'm
have
fine.
need for it?
So please
Well-
note that in my universe, a short rest is 4 hours, a long rest is 8 hours.
Oh, okay. Then 4 hours. Should we like rest a little bit, because I used all of my techniques for those monsters, and I don't know. Maybe we we get into another fight. I won't be much of use.
Don't worry,
And-
we can let Liliana do all the work again.
Well, good point you raise, actually.
He has no spells.
If we want to rest, we should go back to the church.
So like about that, yeah. If you want me to do like a fight like that again, I do need like actual sleep.
See,
Don't
also,
you
she's
don't you
pretty
like feed
drained.
off of vitality?
We literally.
There are enough men here you can feed off.
Yeah, but then I need like 8 hours of sex, so
Oh.
We could poke,
You see, guys,
just poke
also
our head
she's
in
pretty.
to the next room, and then if anything's there, see what we can do. Otherwise, we just head back to the church.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, because you're an elf. Only need to
Mhm.
meditate for 4 hours.
Same with you, Asmodeus.
Yeah.
does that work for me as well? No, right?
No.
You're
You
not
know
an elf.
Yeah,
You
but
are
I'm
so-
a demon. I'm horny. I don't know.
Yeah, but because of your constant, let's call it a burning of energy, you need to a full 8-hour rest.
Fair.
Well, I guess this is my question. So the tunnel in front of you, it's not like before where it's a staircase that goes down. It leads straight, but it kind of bends, so eventually you lose sight down the tunnel. Are you going to go down the tunnel to look into the next area, or are you going to go back to the church back here and rest?
I would say take a peek.
I would say let's take a peek, and then eventually we just move back to rest.
Mm-hmm. Seems fine by me.
All right, I'm going to take a peek. Let me grab all your tokens.
And the BBG's there.
You never know.
Gee.
Roll initiative.
We have my bastard sword in case. Long rest? Sure, yeah. 8 hours in the church. Not risky, but.
All right, everybody should be moving over to the new map. If you just see black, scroll out.
Still loading.
You're
I can
not.
see it.
You know you're not.
If it doesn't say anything, and it's just a black screen, that means you've loaded. Just scroll out. It probably means you can't see the chunk of the map that you're actually on. Not, I could just do this here. There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Fuck around and find out, Def.
Fuck around and find out. That's the fucking motto of every campaign. Pretty much.
That is the motto for just about everything I do.
I know.
Because it is
I
all
made
built,
the motto.
built to fuck with you all.
I literally made the motto during the Cypher campaign. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, you did. Alright,
Yeah.
if everybody in, anybody still loading?
Yeah, I mean.
No.
Where's the boss? Oh, we're about to walk in the boss area though.
There we
I
go.
can see it. I can smell it.
Wait a minute.
Neat snuff, there's crystals on the wall.
Why do I hear boss music? Wait, that means we're fighting a boss tomorrow. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, we need.
You
Could be.
think so.
I have a feeling.
So, I am just going to assume that you poked your head in here. Unless anybody wants to explore further, you're going back to rest.
Yeah, I am going definitely back to rest.
Okay, everybody's turning around, going back to rest. Okay,
Yeah.
that's where we will call the session then.
Mm-hmm.
Question, are we taking a long rest or a short rest?
Can I say something before we
Long
end?
rest.
What are you saying, Sylvian?
I want Azadeu's to, like, as the party's going back, like the last bush we find, I want to take some and just not research, like experiment with it to make some kind of potion.
That's what you want to mess around with on your long rest.
Yeah.
All right. One moment. Everybody over here.
Not anything in particular, just any
Right.
kind of experimentation.
Yeah, you're good, and I'll take that into account for next time. Yeah, well, that's what I thought everybody said. You were going back to
Yeah.
the church to rest.
It seems like the safest option instead of out in the open.
That'd take a while.
I'm still
So-
surprised I wasn't called in for the axe yet.
Eve, shut your mouth. Nothing.
They don't
worry
know.
about it.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Nobody
Everybody
had
is
it.
resting. Yeah, I'll assume that you guys closed the door and shoved some stuff up against it.
Yeah.
Excuse me for saying that, Ethan. I'm a bit
You're
sick,
fine.
so
No,
my
I
brain is
know
not
you were
functional.
just joking. You're
Yeah.
good. I'm not too worried about it. Alrighty. And with that, yeah, that's the end of today's session. Thank you
Hey.
everybody for playing. You did
Yeah,
a
thank you.
fantastic
It
job,
was,
Liliana. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I missed
So
the
you
entire
made that
combat.
you made that fight
Absolutely.
a lot easier for them.
I made that
Absolutely.
fight.
Welcome, guys. You're welcome.
I
You're
completely missed
really-
out on that fight.
Yeah, but you did an amazing job, really.
I
Compliment.
As
literally
soon as I
saw-
heard the words cuddle puddle, I knew exactly what you were about to do.
I saw them all. I saw all crystals on the picture. I was like, they just need to have a cuddle puddle, and I am just like shatter them all. It's like the go-to spell together with Cloud of Daggers, because I just realized that every time that I made a bard and I didn't have it, I needed it, or
You're
to
just like,
open a
"Shit,
door,
I want
or
this.
to do anything. So now every time I create a bard, those two spells are always there. They're just there.
So, something that's also much more useful in my world for spellcasters is you don't need to wait till a level up to change spells. You can do that on a long rest with me.
Oh.
It's assumed that you carry around a spell book, which most of the
Mhm.
time it says, yes, you have a spell book, and it gives you access to every single spell, the components, and what you need. So it was assumed that you would take the time to sit down, go through the book, be like, hey, I want this one, so I need to have these components prepared, this stuff prepared, and then you're ready for next time. No.
No, it is not.
Oh, in basis of religion? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is not, I think. I don't think it is.
Paladins and
Yeah.
clerics have prepared spells. Sorcerers and bards have known spells, but with Ephorn, everyone has prepared spells.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That makes
There we go.
it just makes the whole situation, because prepared spells, I finally actually figured out and had somebody sit down and fully explain prepared spells to me, and holy shit, that is fucking bullshit.
Yes.
Because you have to have every single somatic and material component prepared. You have to claim those spell slots before you even start combat, and then you have to say what order you're casting them in. Like, to try and predict that in combat would be the stupidest shit ever. And I now I understand why so many wizards had a hard time and die in other campaigns, because they have
Yeah.
the wrong spells prepared.
I don't
No,
know where
and
where you heard that about like choosing the order.
everybody runs things differently. So, but all of this will be a moot point once I switch over to Pathfinder 2e anyway. So,
I mean, they have a different prepared system anyway.
yeah, no, a much better prepared system, because that's where I learned somebody actually explaining it, the difference between 2e prepared spells and 5e prepared spells, and it's actually smart the way 2e does it, because it's basically the way I do it.
I don't know. As far as I know, Pathfinder 2e prepared spells, you have to choose the slots and the spells that you will use. So, like, you say, okay, I have 2 third level spell slots. I will prepare a fireball and I will prepare a upcasted magic missile. Say, and that's how I think that's how Pathfinder 2nd edition does it.
At least I won't force the spell slot situation, but again, that sounds pretty well to what I'm doing. You sit down and you go, okay, I want this spell, and I can use it wherever the fuck I want. Instead of what 5e wants you to do. And if you say, okay, I prepare fireball and then I prepare chain lightning, you have to use fireball first.
I don't think 5e does that.
That's what I was told.
Oh,
I never
I'm
read
gonna go
that
now,
kind of
so
rule.
Good night.
All right.
Alright.
You have yourself a good
I've
one.
never heard of anyone
Nice.
doing that. to be
Whatever.
honest.
Either way, I'm still going to run things the way I want to run things, so
Yes.
Yep.
Mm.
a
Rules
much more
again.
simpler way.
And we got D&D tomorrow.
The only time I bring actual component materials into spells is with higher level spells, such as ones like Wish.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
will make you get the
Revivify.
actual. Yeah, that way you're not
I
just.
mean, my
Oh
entire
yeah, I cast Wish.
my entire subclass is literally just you have to have components,
Yes.
Mhm.
essentially.
Regular
that's
spellcasting
good.
is kind
You
of
have
like
a fucking
I will be
shotgun.
going, guys. I will be
Mhm.
going, guys. So have a
Alright.
good evening and a
Have a
good
good
night.
one.
And thank you again for the session today. It was really
yeah.
amazing. See you next week.
And then I'll probably be putting out a ping because I believe somebody was it you
Mhm.
Potato that said you won't be able to play on Saturday,
Uh,
or somebody else I can't remember.
Dragon,
Somebody said
right?
they couldn't play on Saturday
18th.
next week.
Yeah, I
No,
think it was
not me.
Dragon.
Oh, yeah. For next week, I'm available any day for playing except Thursday. So if you are Dragon Riders, if you
Thursdays
are
I work,
coming,
so
yeah. So if you
but I was
Dragon
gonna
Riders
say-
come on Friday, for me it's fine.
Yeah, I'll put out a ping later on and then make sure it's okay with everybody.
I mean,
Mainly, that's
Ethan,
just
next
Tim.
week. Next week, I'm literally gonna be at Boom's place, so that's the only reason I get to play.
Fair
So-
enough.
Yep.
Thankfully, Map Tools allows for dual players. So.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. And then yeah, I'll put out a ping saying, hey, if we can try and play on Friday at the same time.
Alrighty. Well, have a good night, guys. Bye bye.
Nice, nice.
Peace out.
God, I can't wait for our parties to meet. That's gonna be so fucking stupid.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be just two brain cells colliding with one another. That's what it's